That never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the OT show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville with the 14th day of October 2024. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
We did it! Hooray! Yes.
We are in our new home.
Yes.
Sort of. Well, we're in there. We just don't have all of our stuff in there yet. We have all this. So Cheryl and I have been living separately for quite a while. Mm-hmm. We have all the stuff out of your house, out of your old house,
right,
into the house. Now we got to finish getting all of my stuff into the new house.
Yeah. But
it looks like a home now.
Yes.
Because a few days ago, it looked like a hodgepodge.
Yep.
And for those that have asked and on social media and stuff, my dad is still in the hospital, progressing, doing better, but not out yet. So, thank you for your prayers. I appreciate that.
And continue them.
Yes, please. So, so we got all moved in with the movers and everything, all the big stuff. And then I had to get up to Chicago for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
So you put the place together into a home, like you did a lot of unpacking and all kinds of stuff like that. So
I really wanted to surprise you because I know you had to stay an extra day, or you wanted to stay an extra day
mm-hmm.
At the hospital, which we knew like that's the priority, So I had a lot of time, but I wanted you to come in and go, oh my gosh.
Yeah. A lot got done. And then we did some more stuff yesterday, which was good. And so all good stuff. Yeah.
Which was awesome that it coincided with the Bears early game because it was weird. Like we were at Walmart at like 6:30 in the morning and then Strax getting food and kind of getting situated with those things like you're like, oh darn, we need this or we need that, So
sure.
We did that early,
mm-hmm.
and then they won and they kicked butt. It was like a team I haven't seen in how many years?
Yeah, it was fun to watch. Yeah.
It really was.
Now Jacksonville's a bad team, so it's a lot easier to watch when they're playing a bad team. But you got to play who's on your schedule. So
I read an article that said that they were getting so defeated that they actually just gave up. Some of the players just went because they were playing so, like the Bears were playing so well.
Oh,
that they were just
good.
So I thought that's usually us. I want to say,
yeah.
So
and it's wild for Jacksonville because they played in England, and they'll stay there and now play in England again next weekend.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're playing against the Patriots. So I don't think people in England are going to like the Patriots. They're going to, seems
get
like
it.
They would be against them. So,
speaking
of which, today is Columbus Day, and Indigenous Peoples Day.
Okay.
So, of course, Columbus, who, sailed across the ocean blue, bumped into an island and said, "It's India." And they said, No, it's not. And he said, "Yes, you're Indians." And they said, No, we're not. "Yes, you're Indians." I'm the winner. They're like, "No, this is America. No, you didn't find India." "Yep, I'm in India. You guys are all Indians."
Can you imagine if you had a GPS and
hundreds of years we kept calling them Indians
if you had a GPS that actually told you were in Italy and you were actually in the middle of Liberia or something like that.
You know?
Hey, can I have some spaghetti?
but that's
no.
that's one of those things that I never understood. Like,
No.
When they continued to call them Indians, and they're like, no, that was because he thought he was in India.
Mhm.
It was an oops.
Yep.
We can fix this really easy. Stop calling him Indian. They're
And
not
I
Indians.
still remember learning somewhat of whatever it is. And I was in a little group and we had to do a presentation.
Mhm.
And my friend Margalit Cohen, who I haven't seen in years and years, but she still lives in Chicago,
Mhm.
made a song called Amerigo, Amerigo Vespucci. I just remember that. And so every so often do you do that? Like you sing
Sure.
something from
From
like
when you were
a
a
book
kid.
report
Mhm.
or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I
Mhm.
still remember the Amerigo Vespucci song by Margalit Cohen.
It drives me crazy when I get an earworm. I have one right now that I can't stop in my head, and it's and I don't even know all the words to it. I don't even know the band,
Mhm.
and it's just I just keep going through the same line, and I've been doing it for a day now, for 24 hours.
You're
It's driving me
kidding. Okay.
crazy.
So
yeah.
what is it?
It's sometimes no means. Yeah, see, and now I can't do it in my out loud. In my head, I've got it. I've got the
Okay.
sound, but yeah, it's
And what is it from? Like, is it a line of a song
It was like
or a line
90s.
of a?
Yeah, it was a 90s song. Is it, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, I'm
Sometimes
sorry.
no pretty much means no, or maybe always means no. Yeah, that's why I can't get the words right, because it just that same refrain just keeps going through my head.
Whoa.
Drive me nuts. So anyway, no, I remember when I found out that the whole thing about when I realized, wait a minute, we've been calling these people Indians because he said he was in India. And they're like, no. I was on the radio when that happened. So, like, when I realized, I was like, wait a minute, what? My mind was blown. Yeah.
This
why
was how many years ago?
15, 20. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was in my 30s, probably.
Yeah, but that wasn't what we were taught years ago.
Right.
It was all the Thanksgiving dinner and the pilgrims and
Right. He discovered America with the Nina,
Right.
the Santa, and
Right.
the elves. No, the Pinta, the
the
Nina, the Pinta, and the
and
Santa
the
Maria.
Santa Maria.
That was it. Today is Be Bald and Be Free Day. Chocolate covered insect day.
No,
No, you don't want to celebrate?
not at all. Do you
just-
eat weird things like that?
No.
No, I don't.
So
Yeah.
many
Mm-mm.
years ago, I did a thing on the radio for people to win Touhyville t-shirts. This is when I was in Ottawa, Illinois, and I sent the intern out to
Chocolate covered grasshoppers. Did you do?
well, chocolate covered bugs, we said.
Ew.
And it was if you came to the intern standing on this street corner and you ate a chocolate covered bug, you get a Touhyville t-shirt. So finally someone did it, and it wasn't until many years later that I admitted they were chocolate covered coffee beans. We didn't actually make people eat chocolate covered bugs. But on the radio, it had the same crunch. It was. Jason says, I didn't realize it till now that you had said it, that today was National I Can't Drive a Boat and Discover America Day. See what I'm saying? Like, for years, we called them Indians. That's why when everybody was like, no, we got to keep calling them the Cleveland Indians. I'm like, no, unless you want them to be the Cleveland people from India, they weren't Indians. Columbus thought he was in India. He messed up. Oopsie daisy. Melissa says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Good morning, Melissa. Today's National Dessert Day, so I'll celebrate that, just not with chocolate-covered bugs. National Frump Day, and it's all capitalized. And
okay, so it's
I
not
remember
Schlumpedinka Frump.
No, it is. It is.
It
but
is?
it gives it letters. Sorry, I had to restart my computer. So
National Frump Day. Get
Mhm.
your glasses. I cannot believe at this age I cannot see a thing without them.
Mhm.
Frugal, responsible, unpretentious, and mature person.
there you go.
Let's see. Frugal, responsible, unpretentious, and mature person day.
Mhm.
This day does not sound fun at all.
It's frumpy. Today's
No.
National Kick Butt Day. How about that?
All right.
You like that? National Lowercase Day. National Lowercase Day.
Does
Not
that,
uppercase. Lowercase.
does that drive you crazy? It drives me crazy when when people send texts and stuff and I is not capitalized, or like it just does drive me a little nutty.
So I'm a weirdo with text. I actually use grammar and things like I say, hi, Bill. But like I almost do it like an email sometimes.
Me too.
Diva says, welcome back and congratulations. Prayers for a speedy recovery for your dad, Steve. Thank you so much, Diva. I appreciate
thanks,
that.
Diva.
National Online Banking Day. Do it all the time. Real Sugar Day. So it's Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, Native American Day, and then World Standards Day. It's also Thanksgiving in Canada. So apparently,
Canada. Can I just tell you, they are the nicest people on earth. Canadians.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're lovely.
Sure. Good folks. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's happening, shall we?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Undercooked bear meat sickened 10 people in North Carolina. That's why I avoid bear meat, because I've heard of grocery stores. Why are we eating bear meat? Who's going and getting bear meat?
So far, I got to tell you, I like my palate, but I can't do any of it. I can't do bison. I can't do venison. I would never try bear.
No.
I've tried alligator. It tastes like rubber bands.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. Like, I don't think I like any of the
boar. Tried boar.
I don't like boar.
No.
Mm-mm.
Boar to me is just a different kind of pork. It's not so bad. Yeah.
I'm a boar.
Hello. Kamala Harris's doctor says she's in excellent health. And President Biden doctor said, well, he's still here. Still here. Still alive. Yep.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, today is Columbus Day, so here's a couple of Columbus Day fun facts.
Okay.
Columbus is the most famous explorer, not Dora, like a lot of people think.
Dora.
Yes, not Dora. A study, you'll find this interesting, I think. A study by Spanish scientists claimed that Christopher Columbus was Jewish. You know that?
Really?
Yeah.
This I gotta look up.
They came to this conclusion after finding letters from his mother filled with relentless criticism over him not becoming a doctor.
According to a new genetic study conducted by Spanish scientists. Get out of here. It's on the BBC. Sheesh.
Also says here his favorite phrase was
Would you cut that out already? If you know what? I'll give you a Touhyville t-shirt if you could say it correctly.
Turns out he showed up in America and said, this is India. And they said, no, Christopher, this is America. You made a wrong turn somewhere. And he goes, oy vey. And they went, oh, he's Jewish. Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
And lastly, Boeing is laying off 10% of its workforce. You could say they were shown the door, but they were really shown where the door used to be. It fell off.
Now, do you think seriously, do you think that's a way of punishing the protesters? I mean, or the people that walked off the job?
What, Boeing?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think because didn't they work out their strike? Right.
I thought they didn't.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
This is usually where I just.
This is why we just leave the news to Russ.
Yeah, I do set up punch. I just funny. So I don't really know what.
Debbie Downer strikes in the first 12 minutes of us being on air.
I'm not really in the meetings at Boeing to
You're
know
welcome.
Why they're firing people. I'm not sure what their reason behind it was, but
it's good to know after a week that I'm still the same person as I was before.
Right, whatever reason it was that they fired the people, it was probably their doing. So, Jason said wild hog is good. It's it all depends on how it's processed. It's the same with all wild game. Yes, Jason, I am aware that it's not necessarily how it's processed; it's how it's dealt with. At least from what I know. How it's dealt with right after the hunt. So
wait, meaning the chef, like after it's been killed?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
How you deal with it right away on whether or not it's gamey and things like that.
But that's the truth. Like in Judaism, blood is
thicker than water.
No.
No.
It's not. It's unholy, unclean. So you have to completely get the blood out of the animal before doing anything else.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So yeah.
All right. We'll take a break, come back and dive into our poll question for today and get moving with our day. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here in Touhyville. We're glad to be back with you.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Are you looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer in Rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators and experienced welders. Chief Buildings offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Attention, if you owe money to the IRS, this is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out heart-stopping letters, aggressively garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it seem impossible to ever get out of debt. Don't let the tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, the #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks that the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands. Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, they'll fight to get you the best deal possible. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Moments like hearing my cat purr good morning mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib. Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
What day is it?
Today is going to be the day.
Yay!
I love Mondays.
It's also Manic Monday. What are you working on these days? What's going on for you? What's your current project?
All right, just living the dream.
What's on your plate these days? What's coming up for you? What's on the next page?
Another day, another dollar.
What are you working on?
Working hard or hardly working.
Here we go.
It's your showtime, folks.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a Monday morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, offering a wide array of personalized services for those with short-term rehab or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare and well-being. Visit georgeaid.org. Call 219-275-2531 or like George Aid on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience the excellence at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. All right. Not going to go back and revisit our poll question from, 4 months ago when we last worked. It feels like forever.
I know, doesn't it?
Yeah. But let's dive into today's poll question. I made it easy on Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day, whichever you prefer to look at. Are you off work today? Because had we have not been off last week, we would have been off today.
Mm-hmm.
We usually do are off the same as the federal holidays.
Yeah.
So we are at work today. But I'm hoping some of you guys have the day off.
Mm-hmm. Banks are closed, no mail, right?
Yeah, nope. It's all federal today.
Okay.
So nothing going on today. Tina says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Glad you are back and praying for a speedy recovery for your dad." Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that, and so does he. So that's our poll question up on all of our Facebook pages. Touhyville Q98 Gold. Are you off work today? All right. So we were for the last week, really for about the last 2.5, 3 weeks, we've been making small trips. And by small trips, I mean loading up Cheryl's bug, loading up my SUV, going from one house to the other, getting stuff into the house. And then we had the movers do the big stuff on Wednesday and then finish up on Friday. So, and we had, a lot of things that we had to do. We had to clean up the house. We had to get things out. When you move out, you got to do a bunch of stuff. So, so I was at Cheryl's house bringing stuff out to the car. And I know that you had some problems with Amazon and that they were delivering your packages to your neighbor's house, to other people's houses.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't stop. So
and they kept taking pictures of
the wrong house.
I was like, I don't live there.
Yes. Yeah. So for those that don't know, Cheryl likes to shop. Online, in person, in wherever she likes to buy the things. And you're aware of this. This is not a surprise to you, right? Like you like to shop, yes.
Yeah.
But you don't really think you have a problem. You just think you like to shop. Here's how I believe that you have a problem. You have a problem. So I was out back behind your house, and a FedEx driver pulled up, and I saw him walk towards your door, walk towards the other door, and drop something off at your neighbor's house. And I go, hey, is this for? And I gave him your address. Because it doesn't matter now because you're not at that address anymore. Yeah. So, but I said, is this for such and such address? And he goes, no, I haven't had anything for Cheryl in a long time.
Did you die laughing? That's hilarious.
When the FedEx guy not only knows you on a first name basis, but notices that he hasn't had anything for you in a little while. You may have a little bit of a problem.
Well,
Like,
no,
I mean-
obviously not if I haven't had packages in a while.
You haven't had packages from him in a while. I'm just saying he had been going to your home. You quit your Amazon because you had troubles with
Yeah,
them.
I wasn't going to buy anything anymore
Right.
or spend whatever it is per month
Right.
to not get the packages. And yeah, I mean, every time we'd go through an hour-long conversation with somebody who barely spoke English no, I have a lot of flowers outside the house. No, I'm 3:30,
Right.
3, not, whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just a disaster. And after 19 million phone calls and them not crediting, they don't credit your account when they deliver it to the wrong place. They're like, oh, well, too bad.
Wait, no, time out. If they deliver it to the wrong place,
yes,
they don't credit you or get you the item?
Not every time. No. No, it's kind of on you to go.
To hunt it down?
Uh-huh.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna have to have a talk with them. No, we'll have a talk. We're not doing that. So
I already tried to have the talk.
No,
That's the point.
I'm gonna have a talk with them.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a man.
So
Oh
my gosh.
So, but
not that again. I can't.
Listen. If only he was the driver all the time.
He was
because he
the
knew
best.
you. He knew you like you guys
Yep.
were best friends. No, Cheryl hasn't had anything in a long time.
And then he's like, no. I think I'm going to put these. Are you okay if I put these on your side stairs because it's not it's not visible from the street. It's safer. I love that guy.
Yeah, but I thought it was very funny when because when we lived together in Bourbonnais, the UPS driver was quite aware of you too. It was she geared up for your days. She was like
that did happen because she actually was next door dropping stuff off when I was like watering the plants, and she said, "Is everything okay? I haven't been here in a while." And a while could be like 3 days.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So
Susie says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. It's great to hear your show again. Glad you're mostly moved and your dad is improving. And the Bears game was lots of fun. Yes, it was all good stuff.
Yeah.
It was a nice so we got in there Wednesday night into the house, and that was just collapse night. Like
yeah, we couldn't do it. And then the
We just
movers
went
that we had, like that we had used before that were phenomenal. So it was a major move from Bourbonnais here. Were the polar opposite effect this time. Just dumping stuff and running. It didn't go well at all. And then they said they had a headache, but they had already kind of set the idea where everything wasn't going to get done by 9:30 in the morning. When as soon as they got there, they go, "Yeah, this is a lot." And I go, "Well, we came back to you because you moved us the first time." So it's kind of a disaster.
So Wednesday night we just
collapsed.
Then Thursday we did some more moving and cleaning up the house and getting everything situated. And
But you went to the hospital that day.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
You left at 2.
Yeah.
3,
So we did all that during the day, and then I left.
Yeah.
So then you stayed in the house Thursday, Friday,
Mhm.
and I got home Saturday night.
You got home Saturday night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Saturday night we had a nice dinner, and then we
Yeah.
sat in the living room and watched TV, and that's when it felt like our house. We were just like,
it really did.
Okay, now and then we got up, did a little grocery shopping, did some stuff, and then so by Friday night it felt like we were in and living.
That said, right before moving, we called Steve at Steve Specialized Services.
Yes.
Now, I didn't know other than like Bad Boy Mowers, which is, right on 231. And then I knew he did log cabins. And then I knew he had a laundrette, like a laundry place.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought. But I didn't know what the specialized services were, which is wild because you'd think I would have just kind of inquired. He's an advertiser with us, but he works mostly through you.
Right.
So I had no idea. So we called, or you called him, and then we had called him because we had a flickering light in the kitchen and my landlord didn't fix it for like 3 weeks, and I had read that that could burn the house down, like that there could be a fire while you sleep and you could die. So Steve came within 10 minutes. He left the job he was doing with his crew 2 blocks away and came immediately and was so thorough that I was like in love with him, like from that point on. Right. Now he comes, he has 2 guys that come out to the house to like mount TVs and like help us move some things. And, you know,
there was a light fixture that they had to put up. They took down and put up a couple of TVs. I'm
trying to take the Ring doorbell. The when I fell in love with his son and another guy, you know, it was Sean and John that came to the house. I'm trying to fight the Ring doorbell, like to get it out, and I can't. I'm stripping the screw. Comes out in the middle of moving a TV. Hands me his drill, which was like this power drill. So I went, and it was so fast I nearly fell off the stairs.
So you're saying the guy that does construction had a more powerful drill than
my
your
little
pink
one.
Amazon,
my pink $20 Amazon drill. So he goes, here, this will help you, and with one hand, and then the other one he's doing other things.
Yeah.
So then I go, whoa, you know, because this is like a fast drill that was like, whoa, nearly knocked me out. And he goes, may I? And I said, sure.
Yeah.
And I had like a bag to hold everything because I'm highly organized to keep all the pieces together because I don't know what belongs to what. He takes out all 4 screws, hands them to me in the middle of like his task. I couldn't have loved these guys more. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Can I help? Can I suggest? Can I? Anytime I was struggling, they were, let me help out.
Yeah.
I cannot. Then it dawned on me, this is what the specialized services are.
Everything. Yeah.
Like service with a smile and yes, ma'am. Yes, we can was their like motto. If ever there was a motto. So I literally by that night had created a campaign in my head that we have not yet done or spoke to Steve about that I am dying to do a series of ads in X way.
Yeah.
Because I was so inspired and I kept telling you like periodically, it was just like Steve Specialized Services. That is ridiculous. They are out of control. Good. The peace of mind. I was like, and you kept going as the guy, like not that it's a female male thing, but you were like, I don't know why I ever signed up to do these things myself.
And that's the thing.
Because it took you 80 times longer. No, it's not.
It's true though. So when I was younger, when I was 14 years old, I started building decks with my dad's old police partner.
Yeah.
And then I worked at hardware stores for years. And
you're very handy. Honestly, you're very handy.
I used to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I just can't do it. I just don't remember how to do it. And if everything goes smooth, fine. But if these guys, stuff that would take them 15, 20 minutes would take me
2 hours.
Couple hours.
Yeah.
It was just.
And the frustration of why
is this not working? Did I get mad?
This? Right.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
So I just have finally come to the conclusion. I do the stuff that I do. I know how to do this.
Yeah.
I know how to fix things here.
Yeah.
I know how to put a printer in.
Yeah.
I know how to make sure everybody's computers work.
Yep.
I'm not doing the stuff that I don't know how to do anymore.
And we're getting older. So like to hold a TV in place while we're trying to mount and get everything, you know, we're holding the level to get it done. These 2 guys, zip. Anything else? Like just everywhere they went, I was like, one more thing. One more. I volunteered. I said, you know, we have a spare bedroom. I go, I'll put in a pool.
Right.
So you guys can just hang out. Just do a couple things for me a day.
Well, I figured out that when it comes to doing tasks around the house, I don't do things fast. I don't do things slow. I kind of do them half fast.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You need help.
Yeah.
What's Steve's phone number? That's what I if the same way we talk about like other advertisers, I'm telling you right now, get his phone number into your phone. And before you go, I got to hang 12 picture frames, but I don't want to poke holes in every single, square inch of my wall. They were amazing. And then we found out what they do: landscaping, they do electric,
not only that,
I mean, it was ridiculous.
From big construction jobs to little helpful things, around the house. They do it all. So, all right, website Steve's Specialized Services. So make sure you get the two S's there. So it's Steve's Specialized Services .com. Steve'sSpecialized.com. I do it every time. Steve'sSpecialized.com. That's their website. On Facebook or 219-866-3059. Okay.
3059.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So Mel says, "Oh my gosh, I can finally get you." Yeah, or yay. Mel, we're back. Yes. Mel just recently moved too. So
I hope
I hope that went well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a great day. I got the book. I got it last Saturday. Thank you so much, Steve. You're welcome, Dave. I'm glad that that worked out well, and I hope it works for you and your wife." Mel,
they're quitting smoking.
That was what the book was for. Yep.
So the book is Alan Carr's
Easy
Way to Quit Smoking. And I could not get Steve to quit smoking. And one of my deal killers in going into a relationship was always I was never going to be with a smoker, which, by the way, didn't work for me. I mean, I've got, but I could not get you to quit. And then I am the anti-nag. I don't like being the oh, would you quit that already? Oh, like, because I know it's not helping. It's not positive. It's not going to get anybody to move the needle. So why do it? Right. And then you read this book, and 3 days later you quit. And then we took out a subscription to peanut M&Ms.
Yeah,
and
I was eating those.
And
like
then
crazy.
you weaned off of those, and that was it.
Yep. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got more stories. We got more silliness, Halloween costumes, and I don't know.
And guess what? Melody, is as sick, if not sicker, of a shopper than I am. So she has coffee with her Amazon driver.
I love it. That's fantastic. And then Jason says, "Sounds like you need to shop for better power tools." So, all right.
But it's pink.
Right.
It's pink.
That's all that matters. Yep. All right. We'll be back in a little bit.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, Columbus Day, a 30% chance of showers before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of showers after 4 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 38. Tuesday, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m., partly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Tuesday night, a 40% chance of showers before 1 a.m., areas of frost after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 35.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjork's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjork's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjork's, Bjork's.com.
Save big money on appliances now at Menards. You need reliable and energy-efficient appliances to conquer the day. Menards is your one-stop shop with the largest in-stock appliance selection. Ready to take home today. Check out our appliance brands including KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and Criterion. Save big money on all appliances at Menards and check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Another
Monday. Here we go again.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this done.
One of the great things about this show is that it's smart, but it's so silly.
Really?
But silly in a way that doesn't make me cringe.
Sounds like a winner.
Good enough for a
Monday morning.
Okay.
Showtime.
Steve and Cheryl with you on this super fun time Monday morning. Thanks for getting up with us and hanging out, especially if you're not working today. That's our poll question on a Columbus Day and Indigenous Peoples Day. Are you off work today? Let us know on our poll question up on the Q98 Gold and Touhyville Facebook pages. Also, don't forget we're streaming on video. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate it. Haven't done much with it lately, although, we'd... being 100% honest, as I like to do with you guys, I did have visions of putting in some best of and favorite segments last week. And I did on Monday. And then the week just got away from me. And so that's why Cheryl and I just recorded stuff for In Between Music every day. We changed it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we really just did it from the car. We did it from our house while we were moving. We were just having some fun with it. Yeah, it's we did post a video with we did an interview the Friday before we left with comedian Steve Heitner. So
that was really neat. That was neat.
Yeah, who played Kenny Banya on Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
So if you missed that, that's on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. It was a fun interview we did for so my friend Tony
was in town.
Yeah, so my friend Tony has an internet radio station called Chicago's Comedy Scene. And it's all about Chicago's comedy. It's stand-up comedy from Chicago comics. It's interviews with comics. It's all that stuff. And so a friend of his who owns a comedy club, he's a comedian who ended up opening up his own comedy club about a year ago in Chicago called Comedyplex. And so he had said he was having this guy in and asked if Tony could interview him and put him on his station.
Mm-hmm.
Tony just had no time to do it. He was he does a second job where he drives as like a driver for wide loads and stuff. So he's all over the country. So he asked me if I could do it. And in typical me not saying no to anything, I said, sure, no problem. So we did it. And it was great. It was fun. So, but that's why we ended up having him on and airing it last week, because he was in Oak Brook, Illinois. So anyway, portion of the show is brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales. Visit Ed White Auto Sales on Facebook to see some of their the vehicles that they have on the lot right now. You can also visit edwhiteautosales.com. Check out some of the cool vehicles they have. Ed White Auto Sales also has vehicles for rent. They also have services like oil changes, things like that. Right now, it says, looking at their Facebook page, reduced prices on all inventory. Free Carfax report, safety inspected, no hidden fees. Keep your money local. Head over to Ed White Auto Sales on 231 in Rensselaer.
They have some really cool. I mean, we drive right past it 3,000 times a day to and from the our offices.
Yeah.
And they've always got them washed and looking pristine. And
they do a good job.
And they're nice. They're small. You're not, you know what I mean? You're not getting the runaround. I don't know.
Yeah, good people.
Yeah, good peeps.
All right. So let's see, where were we at? Jason says we were talking about you and your pink drill that you got on Amazon. He says, all I'm saying is there's bigger priorities to shop for instead of buying shoes and lipstick.
What?
Those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
Yeah.
What is that about?
To which Cheryl says there are bigger priorities to buy than fishing rods and lures. Sharon says, welcome back. I missed you too. Thank you, Sharon. We missed you guys too. We really did. Like we were talking about, like we missed doing the show.
We did.
Yeah,
I was so excited this weekend. I'm like, we're going back Monday. And then it was like I had the butterflies this morning, like getting dressed and like, am I going to remember all my stuff? How am I going to sound? Like doing the weather and stuff. Yeah. It was fun.
Christine says, I'm so glad you're back. I missed you, missed your live shows. How is Ace adjusting to his new home? So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he seems good. You know, it's being overly protective dog parents. We worry about him being by himself and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, all good stuff. So so he seems to be doing good. And he's adjusting. It's a much bigger home than either one of us had. There's a lot more area for him to go around the house.
Well, it was the first
find his way around.
The first time I took him to the side yard, you know, because we have this monstrosity of a side yard, which is beautiful. It's got trees and love it. Okay. I just sat down on one of the stumps, you know.
Yeah.
Took off I never take off his leash. Ever.
Well, but you didn't have a fence.
I never had a fence.
Yeah.
So I've walked him and then, don't ask. But so now I was able to let him run around. And it's funny because he stayed close to me too. He kept checking for me. But he loves that side yard.
Yeah. Yeah. So he and in the house, it's it's hard to describe, but there's like he can like walk around. There's a hallway and then there's a second living room and there's a kitchen. There's a lot of areas. We haven't figured everything out for him yet. Like, you know,
I scared him the other day, though.
Where his food's gonna go, where he's used to going for it and all that. So we're figuring it out. But yeah,
I couldn't find him.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like,
we do have boxes
Ace,
too,
and he comes. He's so cute because I never have a stern voice, but I couldn't find him and I was scared. And then he lowers his head and he twists it he cocks it to the left. And then I found him and I'm like, buddy, you're not in trouble. I just couldn't find you. Poor thing.
Oh boy. Mel says, do you mean you weren't on the air? I had my kids checking my internet, my phone, and the usual answer, well, I don't know what's wrong.
Oh no.
We were off last week. We were moving. So,
and I got to tell you, I never want to move again as long as I live. I don't even care if someone said, here's the keys to your McMansion.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff. Nope. Well,
this was a lot of work.
Yeah. This was a lot. Yeah. And I'm getting
old. And we're taking two homes, merging them into one. So, which we've never done, you know? So, I mean, you had your home.
I
and
had
then
my
brought
home,
my
then you
stuff
brought
in,
your stuff in. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and then you moved. You know, then I moved out with my stuff. Then you moved your stuff here. So,
Yeah.
you know, so.
But I gotta tell you, I never thought, everybody knows, because I always said it on the radio, we said we were going to be getting married or remarried in the future at some point. And we were going to have 2 households.
Right. We
had
have 2 houses.
Zero intentions of
living together.
Of living together.
This works out perfect.
This
the way
works
it's set up.
out so great.
Yep.
It's just it's so quaint.
Other than their stairs, I can't keep going upstairs to talk to you. You know, that's.
I
like
told
said,
you, use the phone.
Right. It just seems weird that I'm
It is.
calling you from inside the house. Hey, how's it going upstairs in the loft? So, anyway, all right, let's take a break. We got Frank coming up with sports. We got Find the Big Deal with Strack and Van Til, and plenty of more fun things happening here. Stick around.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. Before you tour a home, the real estate professional you're working with may ask you to sign a buyer's agreement, which describes the services you'll receive, each party's role and responsibilities, and how your agent will be compensated, all of which you'll want to discuss with them up front. So work with an agent who's a realtor. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors with a duty to honestly represent you and put your interests above their own, because that's who we are.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
2 people charged with murder and 3 other felonies had their hearing in Judge Russell Bailey's Jasper Superior Court on Friday. 31-year-old Stephen Valley and 25-year-old Samantha Sabella of Newton County were charged after they were interviewed twice regarding the deaths of 2 children, whose remains were allegedly placed in a fire pit in Wheatfield. At the hearing, a public defender was appointed for both, and 2 separate pretrial conferences will take place, Sabella on December 16th and Valley on December 18th. The 3 additional charges against Valley and Sabella are abuse of a corpse, obstruction of justice, and neglect of a dependent. There is no bond for either Valley or Sabella. 2 projects in Newton County have reached their monetary goal to receive a matching grant. On Friday's news, educator for Purdue Extension in that county, Deb Arsenault, told you about the matching goal for the Domestic Arts Building project at the Newton County Fairgrounds. Today, in part 2 of our 2-part report, Deb has information on reaching their $50,000 match goal for the Chris Lacoste Park in Morocco, and the name of the state organization providing the matching funds.
The Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority's Creating Places program. The walking path has already been poured. The foundation for the fitness zone has been poured too. Thank you to all the donors who helped support that project, to Jasper Newton Foundation for their involvement, and for all the committee members that have helped to make this possible.
Wreaths Across America Day, where a wreath will be placed upon the graves of veterans throughout the country and overseas, is Saturday, December 14th. It will be the 5th such program in Rensselaer and the 1st for DeMont. We spoke with Carla Jarrett, a member of the DeMont American Legion Auxiliary 440 and chair for the Wreath Across America F. She has the names of the cemeteries there and where the event will begin.
We have 3 cemeteries, the DeMont Cemetery, Holland Cemetery, and Cemetery of the Resurrection. Approximately, we have 532 veterans that are laid to rest there. We will be laying the wreaths at the DeMont Cemetery at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time with Commander John Lerner speaking and the DeMont American Legion Post 440 coming with the color guard.
To find out more and to volunteer, call Carla at 219-713-6070. You can hear the entire interview by going to our websites and tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. Wreaths Across America will also be taking place in Wheatfield this year. The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced that the railway company will close their grade crossing on US 421 on the north side of Reynolds on or after today. Highway 421 will be closed in this area for approximately 6 days while the company rebuilds the crossing. Motorists should seek alternative routes to follow the posted detour. And hurricane relief donations for Yancey, North Carolina and Eastern Tennessee continue to be accepted today and Tuesday in Rensselaer and DeMont. To see the donated items needed, the location to drop off your donations, and the times to do so, go to the WRIN Bear Country Facebook page, the WLQI Facebook page, and or the Jasper County Emergency Management Facebook page. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
70-year-old Terry D. Dunlap of Rensselaer passed away on October 10th. Friends may gather with the family on Wednesday, October 16th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. Funeral services for Terry Dunlap will follow immediately at noon with Chaplain Rich Stoll officiating. Interment will follow at Memory Gardens of Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel has been entrusted with the arrangements. 73-year-old Donald Henry Gregg Schwartz of Fowler passed away on October 11th. Visitation will be held Wednesday, October 16th at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Home, Fowler Chapel from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Funeral Mass for Henry Schwartz will be at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Earl Park at 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursday, October 17th with Father Sean Aaron officiating. Interment will follow at Sacred Heart Catholic Cemetery in Fowler. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made to the American Cancer Society or Sacred Heart School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. 89-year-old Elizabeth Betty Pass of Rensselaer passed away on October 11th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time on Thursday, October 17th at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. Funeral services for Elizabeth Betty Pass will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel immediately following on Thursday, October 17th at 11 a.m. Central Time with Pastor Jeff Zell officiating. Interment will follow at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. Memorials may be made to St. Luke's Lutheran Church in Rensselaer or to Alzheimer's Association. Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. 59-year-old Mark A. Peterson of Rensselaer passed away on October 10th. Cremation rights for Mark A. Peterson will be provided by Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer, and private family services will be held at a later date. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by McCool's Auto and Diesel in Morocco.
Today, Columbus Day, a 30% chance of showers before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of showers after 4 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 38. Tuesday, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m., partly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Tuesday night, a 40% chance of showers before 1 a.m., areas of frost after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 35.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Goodland. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Monday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. We're going to begin with Sunday's NFL, the third straight win defining the Bears' London trip as they coast past the Jacksonville Jaguars across the Atlantic 35-16. Caleb Williams shining in the international spotlight. The Bears' rookie QB delivering 4 touchdown passes, just 1 pick on 23 of 29 completions for 226 yards. Williams' favorite targets, wideout Keenan Allen, a pair of end zone receptions. Komet, the Bears' leading receiver, 5 grabs, 70 yards, also taking part on special teams in place of lawn snapper Scott Daly, who exited with a knee injury. DeAndre Swift leading the Bears ground game, 17 carries, 91 yards with a fourth quarter TD. Bears return home now at 4-2 and at their bye week. A fourth quarter rally lifting the Colts to a win in the AFC South, their first divisional victory this season, snaking past the Tennessee Titans 20-17 in Nashville. Down 17-10 heading into the fourth quarter, the Colts trimmed the Titans lead to 4 on the first play of that final quarter. A Matt Gay 22-yard field goal. A Titans 3-and-out punt would follow, allowing the Colts the opportunity to take the lead, which they did on a 10-yard TD connection from QB Joe Flacco to wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. with Gates PAT good. Flacco starting for the second straight week in relief of Anthony Richardson, still dealing with an injured oblique. Flacco, 22 of 38, 189 yards, 2 TDs and a pick. Also a no-go for the second straight week. Colts running back Jonathan Taylor sitting out in healing a high ankle sprain. Improving to 3-3, Colts return to Lucas Oil Stadium next week, getting the Miami Dolphins off their bye week. The attention turns to the AFC East and closing out week 6. Monday Night Football features the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Latest college football AP top 25 out Sunday. Indiana continues to climb, advancing 2 spots to 16, while Notre Dame drops a spot to 12, still at number 1, Texas. It was week 8 of high school football throughout the Hoosier State on Friday. Area games had Rensselaer Central at home winners 42-21 over River Force. Big night for the Bombers. Diego Hernandez-Reyes, 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, plus a pick 6 at home as well. Kankakee Valley victors past Highland 57-0. Cougars with 3 touchdowns from QB Diego Arroyo, 2 rushing, 1 passing. Marco Castro had 3 TDs, 2 all on the ground. The Cougars running back 18 carries, 213 yards. Jaden Anderson, an interception return for a score. Also Isaac Deerdorf, a safety. In a match for first place in the Midwest Conference, a home loss for West Central, 47-8 to Frontier. Frontier now 4-0 in the Midwest Conference. North White departs North Newton in the win column, 49-6. A pair of touchdowns for Vikings QB Eli Quasbarf, 1 in the air, 1 on the ground. CJ Hunt with a game-high 16 tackles, 2 for a loss. Tri-County on the road gets by Bowman Academy, 66-22. A dominant showing for Jonathan Pearson. The Cavaliers running back, 24 carries, 198 yards, 4 touchdowns. Both of Noah Pratt's 2 receptions going for touchdowns, 85 total receiving yards. South Noonan loses at Park Tudor, 58-26. Benton Central defeated at home, 76-0. IHSAA tournament in girls soccer. Playing for the sectional title in Class 1A Sectional 33 on Saturday. DeMont Christian concludes their season in a 3-0 loss to host Boone Grove. Boys and girls cross country on Saturday. Rensselaer Central playing host to the Hoosier Conference Invitational. First on the boys' side, the Bombers took 6 out of 10 schools. Western finishing first. The Bombers' best individual showing, Odin Van Hoos, coming in 23rd. On the girls' side, Rensselaer Central, 5th place out of 6 schools. Hamilton Heights ended up first. Bombers' best runner, a 10th place finish for Brindley Cowby. In the Midwest Conference Invitational at West Central, first boys, DeMont Christian, first place out of 8 schools. DeMont Christian also highlighting the best runner of the day, Hunter Drain, finished first. Girls meet had Faith Christian first place as a team with 7 schools participating. Sable George from North White first at the finish line. The league championship series underway in the MLB postseason on Sunday with the National League as the Los Angeles Dodgers at home take game 1, dominating the New York Mets in a 9-0 blanking. Dodgers starter Jack Flaherty just yielding 2 hits over 7 innings. Max Muncy opened up the scoring with a 2-run single. Mookie Betts cleared the bases with an 8th inning 3-run double. Game 2 of the NLCS also in LA on Monday. The American League Championship Series began begins Monday. Game 1 in the Bronx, the Cleveland Guardians at the New York Yankees. NASCAR Cup Series playoff race Sunday in Charlotte. The Bank of America Roval 400, won by Kyle Larson, driving the number 5 Chevy for Hendrick Motorsports. WNBA Finals, Game 2 on Sunday. The New York Liberty pulled to an even 1-1 in the best-of-5 title series at 80-66 home win over the Minnesota Lynx. Game 3 in Minnesota on Wednesday. The NBA preseason continues Monday. Bulls at the Milwaukee Bucks. Pacers play the Memphis Grizzlies at Cambridge Fieldhouse. And that's a look at your sports for this Monday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Kellogg or Post Cereal Select Varieties on sale this week at Dragon Man Till. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Dragon Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
It's time to review the top 3 highlights of the day. I'm joined, as always, by my co-anchor, Snoop.
Hey, what up, though?
Snoop, number 1 has to be getting the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence at T-Mobile.
Yeah, you should hustle down to T-Mobile like a dog chasing a squirrel, chasing a nut.
Nice analogy, Snoop. Dogs do love to chase squirrels.
And squirrels love to chase those nuts.
On to highlight number 2. At T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
That is very impressive. You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing with my savings, Snoop. Now, take it away, Snoop.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on them. Now drop that jingle.
With 24 monthly bill credits, eligible trade-in on Go 5G Next. Well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits and credit stop and balance on required finance agreement too. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
What's better than 1 win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get 1 line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
Is thinning hair or a receding hairline making you self-conscious? Try Hair Grow by New Nordic. Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow. With its patented tocotrienol complex, Hair Grow naturally reduces inflammation in the scalp and is clinically proven to promote new hair growth and increase hair count in as little as 4 months. Stop feeling embarrassed about thinning hair and start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
Congratulations to Carol in DeMott. She knew that Kellogg or Post Cereal Select Varieties are on sale this week for just 99 cents when you use your digital rewards account at Dragon Man Till. You know, Dragon Man Till is celebrating their 95th anniversary and giving you a chance to win a $1,000 Dragon Man Till gift card every day throughout the month of October. All you have to do, use your rewards account every time you shop for a chance to win. One winner every day, no purchase necessary. Rules and details at strackandvantil.com. Complete rules and details at strackandvantil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here in just a little bit. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We will draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Another way Jasper County REMC gives back to the community is through Operation Roundup. Jasper County REMC members participating in the program have their monthly utility bills rounded up to the next dollar. Operation Roundup is overseen by a board of trustees that is appointed by Jasper County REMC's board of directors to oversee the fund and issue the Roundup dollars to worthy efforts that benefit our communities. The funds are not issued to pay utility bills or support political candidates. Applications are accepted during March, June, September, and December. To find out more about Operation Roundup or to apply for funds, visit jasperremc.com. Click on the Community tab and select Operation Roundup.
The Whistle Stop has entered the breakfast territory. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're offering irresistible breakfast buffets from 8 until 1 p.m. Eastern. Hearty biscuits and gravy, crispy bacon, perfectly scrambled eggs, fluffy French toast, waffles, and savory sausage are all waiting for you. All are invited to the Monon Connection Museum after your morning feast that you won't soon forget. Don't miss the Breakfast Express at the Whistle Stop Restaurant, US 421 in Monon. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q. Touhyville, now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Monday morning. What? It's Monday already? How was your weekend? Not nearly long enough. Today's a big day.
What do you mean?
Today is the day we can all go back to work.
You're a weirdo.
Why is that?
I hate Mondays. Mondays are the worst.
No, that's optimistic.
I admire your optimism.
So that means it is opposite day. Nope, it's just Monday.
But it's also
showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, hanging out on a fun time Monday. Thank you for getting your week started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. We appreciate it. And Monday means we're joined by Terry Fagley from Cornerstone Real Estate. Good morning, Terry. How are you?
Good morning. I am great. How are you guys?
We are doing great. We're in our new home. It feels like a home. It's
Yes.
just, yes, it's so exciting. So, this last Saturday, once again, I believe it was the 5th annual coat drive. Am I right?
You know, I've lost track whether it's the 5th or the 6th, but somewhere in there.
Okay. All right. So, but another successful coat drive, yes?
Yes. It was so wonderful. We had approximately 140 kids' coats between boys and girls. They were gone in 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yes, 15 minutes they were gone. Then we had a total of around 330 coats total donated, which was amazing. And we had 9 women's and I think 11 men's left. Was all, and we always take those out to the fire department so that they stay local. And, if the crisis center needs them, if, fire victims need them, people in need know they can call out there. So, it's kind of, they just keep being, given out that way. So we did take them to the fire department, and it was just a fantastic day.
Wonderful. I'm so glad. And just once again, what a great thing for that you guys do for the community, and great that the community comes together and get you these coats throughout the year so folks can get them.
So Terry, I have a quick question about that. Is that
sure?
So are you collecting coats not starting now then for next year?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And they would come to your office, right? They would bring them into your
say
office.
that one more time.
They would come to your office and bring them there.
Yeah, just bring them in. We've got a place upstairs that we keep them. And, you've got great sales, around, before and after Christmas, things like that. So, if you remember that, that we're collecting, we will collect them all year long. And at your convenience, if you're cleaning out or whatever, just bring them in. You don't have to keep them for a certain point. Just bring them to us. We would love it.
Can I have one last question too for people that weren't able to make it Saturday? Can they go, let's say it's not, their house, God forbid, didn't burn down or anything like that. So they just missed Saturday. Can they go or call over to the fire department? And like, how does that work? Or is it kind of like
I think they would probably call me.
Okay.
Yeah. That way, because the fire department, I don't think is really, expecting people to just call and say, can I have a winter coat?
Yeah.
But, if they would call me, I can run out there and see if there is a size left. Now, once again, I have no kids' coats left. But if you know of a child, if you have a child that did not get a coat, still call me, because the Eagles, which I think, which I put this on Facebook, they did give us a monetary donation. So I can run and buy a coat and have it for your child. So if you need a coat for your child, please still call me because we can make that happen.
And what's the number they're going to call you at for this?
Call the office because that's where, kind of all the notes are. So 219-866-4528.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you. And your husband and all the people that help and volunteer to do that.
Guys.
Yeah, I mean we're glad to get the word out, and with everything going on with my dad, I wasn't able to make it out there Saturday because it really touched me last year. I really loved being there last year and helping out. So, but it's just an incredible thing that you've put together year after year, and everybody comes out and volunteers and helps you set up, and it's great. So.
It is great. And again, really, I appreciate you guys so much because the buzz that you're able to create, is far bigger than I could do on my own. So, I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm so glad things are okay with your dad. Yes. And you can start your week on a happy note.
Yes, absolutely. So speaking of starting our week on a happy note, what's going on in the world of real estate?
Well, I want to talk today about your listing. When you go to list your home and you think, okay, this is it, we're ready to put it on the market, there is a checklist that you can go through to say, okay, do I have any peeling paint? Do all of my GFI breakers work? Are that, these are just things that we can give you so that when your home inspection comes around or when the buyers are walking through your home, there are things that people just kind of expect to be ready. And if they're not, sometimes the showing doesn't go so well. So we have a checklist that we can give you that you can check off things, I think this is good and this is good and, that sort of thing. Now, the one thing I want to stress, which I've stressed this before, but it is so important, your online showing is your first showing. So make sure you're happy with the pictures that are out there of your listing, because as people are, searching through online and they're going to their websites that they like to go to, they click on that home and they're going to look at 3 or 4 pictures right off the bat. And, if they don't like the pictures, that's your first showing. If they do like the pictures, then they're going to call and they're going to come in. So the pictures of your home are just huge. So just make sure you're happy with those. And I don't think any real estate agent would be upset by somebody calling and saying, hey, could we maybe do that over, or could we take this a little different or change the lighting a little bit or whatever, because that's your home and you want it put out there in the best light that it possibly can be. So if you have any questions about real estate, give us a call at 219-866-4528 or come and see us at the office in downtown Rensselaer. Cornerstone Real Estate. Let our real estate experience work for you.
Thank you so much, Terry. Have yourself a wonderful week.
Thanks, guys. You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. There she is, Terry Fagley from Cornerstone Real Estate. Visit cornerstoneshomes.com. All right. Our poll question today asking you, are you off work today? You getting the day off for Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day? We are not, but normally we would. We, had we have not taken off last week, we would have been off today. So 75% saying no, while
Wow.
25% saying yes, they are off today. Hi, good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, Steve and Cheryl, this is Rich.
Good morning, Rich.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you, sir. We're glad to be back. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. It was boring without your show.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much, Rich. Have yourself a great week, okay, buddy?
You too, buddy.
Thanks. That's very nice. We appreciate that. We really do.
We love that.
Yeah, that's super sweet. So Jason says, no, I only get real holidays off, not these pretend ones.
Oh, jeez.
Is it a pretend holiday? I don't know if it's pretend. So let's see here if we got any other comments in there about having today off. Let's see here. Christine says, I'm always off. I'm retired. Well, there you go. That's the best kind of off. All right. I saw this from News 6 WKMG in Orlando. And now, obviously, Florida's been through a lot in the last month.
Oh, yeah. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the most Florida thing I've ever seen. A reporter interviewing a couple of guys fishing in the road during the hurricane were erupted by another guy on a lawnmower.
Oh, jeez.
We're fishing in the middle of the road because this road floods all the time. And there's a guy coming behind us in a lawnmower, isn't there?
That's America if I've ever seen it.
So we've got people fishing in the road. We've got a guy on a lawnmower. He's doing all right. Yeah. So we've got people fishing in the middle of the road, a guy on a lawnmower in the middle of the road.
That is not America. That is Florida. That is the most Florida thing I've ever heard. A couple of guys fishing in the middle of the road because of a hurricane and a guy driving by on a riding lawnmower. Absolutely. Tiffany says, good morning to you both. Happy Monday. Have a great week. And she says, Madison says, good morning. Have a great day. I assume Madison's off school today. Maybe not. I don't know. But
yeah,
but they didn't say till 7 o'clock, and I think she's usually on the bus by then.
Okay, yes.
So I assume that no school today for Madison. So Madison, enjoy your day off and help your mom with chores around the house.
And make her breakfast, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, clean your room. Becky says, I missed you guys. It definitely wasn't the same morning routine. Glad you're back. Enjoy your new home. Thank you so much, Becky. We appreciate it. Listen, it's not the same for us either. You know, I know it's weird when now we talk the whole time, and if you're listening on the queue, you don't hear any music. On 98 Gold, we have a little bit of music throughout our morning, but if you're listening on the queue, there's no music. So I get it. You get used to that, and we get used to a routine as well. Like this morning was our first time in the home together, having to get up for work. So we're gonna have to find our own routine. In that respect.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a routine for us to come in and hang out with you guys. And you gotta run.
Open the door.
Okay. Tiffany says we missed you guys last week. She says Madison is at school. That there is school. She's off, but Madison has school. So I hope if you are having school, I hope you're teaching the kids about Christopher Columbus and about indigenous peoples, so that they understand. So we don't keep calling them Indians. I know a lot of people don't, but some still do. So yeah. So it turns out Madison's in school. She's there. They got
How
school
is
today.
that possible?
I don't know. They have school today, I guess. So so here, my sister is Tiffany says it's her and her husband Jeff's 4th wedding anniversary. Congratulations.
Yay.
So that's fantastic. Congratulations, Tiffany. Hope you guys have a great anniversary. So my sister, who teaches for CPS, Chicago Public Schools, is off today, but her son, who goes to Catholic school, is not off today. So my nephew has school today, but my sister doesn't have school today. So weird. Yeah.
It's just weird for it not to be a thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I thought
period.
we were always
across-
off for it.
Yeah.
Thought we were. Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're even off for Martin Luther King Day.
I'm saying when we were in school. I'm saying
Oh,
when
we were in school? I'm
we-
trying to
you know.
think. Because we were at, I was in Jewish parochial school. So now I can't remember,
Well, now that we know he's Jewish, retroactively, they should give everybody off. So Danny says, how's Ace doing with the move? Who had more stuff? LOL. Well, first of all, we think Ace is doing good with the move.
Yeah.
We think he seems like
Yeah.
it. He's starting to get into already just in a couple of days, get into his routine, go to his places. Like he's got a blanket that he always used. He likes to, so one of the things that he did at both of our houses, he really liked to lay on the back of the couch, which in both of our houses was by a window. And he just liked to lay in the window and look out. We don't have that at this house, a place yet, where he could just lay in the window. But he has been laying in my chair a lot and looking out the window from there. So
he's got
getting
that.
there,
Then in the living room, I put down his bed, which he can look
one
out
of
the
his
like
multiple
the yeah.
beds. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So, and as far as who had more stuff, that's LOL. Yeah. That's here. Put it this way. So for all these weeks that we've been moving, I got a handful of things to the house, and we've emptied Cheryl's house.
Yeah.
My intent is to now empty my house before the 31st.
But
So-
yeah, to be fair, you didn't have like kids' bedrooms. You didn't have baby pictures and all that stuff to move. Yeah, I'm like, I've got a lot of stuff. Yeah. You're awfully quiet over there.
Right. No. That's the reason you had more stuff than me. That's why you had more stuff. It was because of the kids. That's why you had more stuff than me.
Well, no, just because I've had a household, like, plus your parents are still alive. I have all my parents' stuff because they passed away. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What is that?
Not a thing. I'm just over here, just enjoying myself, just having some fun.
Okay. You're definitely the simpler of the two of us.
That's all I'm saying.
Jeez.
No, but anybody that wants to help me move some of my stuff, the mover didn't get all my stuff. We got all Cheryl's stuff, and then didn't have time to finish up my stuff. So anybody that wants to help me move some of my stuff, if you got a big truck, that'd be really cool. Message me on Facebook. I'll buy a soft serve. So
a soft serve.
I'll get you a malted. So.
And a Touhyville t-shirt.
Yes. Everybody will get a Touhyville t-shirt. Yeah, but no, he's doing good. And Danny says, LOL, awesome. Welcome back. So thank you. We appreciate it, Danny. Thank you so much. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got top trending Halloween costumes. Bath and Body Works decided to pull a candle off the shelves that was apparently offensive. And
really?
And they've apparently put a dollar amount on an arm and a leg. When you say something is cost an arm and a leg, they've actually put a dollar amount on that. So we'll see what that is. So stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, Columbus Day, a 30% chance of showers before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of showers after 4 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 38. Tuesday, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m., partly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Tuesday night, a 40% chance of showers before 1 a.m., areas of frost after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 35.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center. Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Are you looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer in Rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators and experienced welders. Chief Buildings offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer.
Save big money on your roofing project now at Menards. We have an unbeatable selection of Atlas architectural shingles. Castlebrook, Briarwood, and Pinnacle all feature a limited lifetime warranty and up to 130 miles per hour wind warranty. Choose from 20 styles in stock, ready to take home today. Stop in to shop our wide selection of roofing products or visit Menards.com for more great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Steve's Specialized Services is your home for bad boy mowers like the Rogue and Rebel X. Start your adventure and explore with an attitude with the Bandits. Single and crew cabs available. Stop in now and try them out. Incredible prices, plus up to $1,000 off select models right now with easy financing available. Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course. Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Touhyville. You know what they say? Two Touhies are better than one.
Good morning, sunshine.
What? It's Monday already?
Weekend is over.
So what's on Monday?
Back to work.
Monday?
Oh, I can't do Monday. Too soon.
Better make that money.
Back to work.
Work.
I'm all about making that money.
Great. Let's do it. Showtime.
Bring that closer to your mouth. Oops, sorry. We're on.
Here we go. Yeah. Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. And Tori is with us from
the Jasper County Animal Control and Animal Shelter.
One of our favorite people in the world.
Yes, and I didn't get video set up for Tori. She stopped it a little earlier than we planned, but you're okay, right? You're good.
Do
Yeah.
you want me to give her I'll just turn this and face it to her.
I could do the same. Yeah. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at KIRPC Head Start. KIRPC Head Start is open 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. Find out more at KIRPC.net or KIRPC Head Start on Facebook as well. All right. So Tori is here from the Jasper County Animal Control and Animal Shelter. Supposed to come in a couple weeks back when we had the wonderful young lady Liliana, who went out and got did some fundraising and you all right there? Yeah, she's okay. She's on it. Okay. And did some fundraising to all right. Welcome back, everybody.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yep.
Cheryl's not on video anymore because she moved her camera over by Tori, but just crashed into the microphone.
Don't ask. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Liliana, who went out and raised money to get supplies for dogs and toys and things like that. What a great thing.
30-year-old Liliana. No. 20-year-old Liliana. No. 12-year-old Liliana.
Yeah, just incredible.
We're so grateful for that. It helps out immensely, especially with sending the relief to Tennessee that we did. Not only did she help our dogs out, but she helped.
So talk to us about that with the flooding, obviously with the hurricane.
So Tennessee was the first call that we had gotten. We have several agencies up north, a contact with Porter County that had reached out to us, as well as several people that are in with Animal Search and Rescue. We're part of National Animal Care and Control. So they were reaching out to us on there. And, we're a very small shelter, so we can't take any animals, unfortunately. We only have the 7 kennels. And with the influx of strays this year especially, we couldn't offer to take an animal, but we could help with any donations. So a portion of Liliana's went to Tennessee, along with donated food, bottled water that we had left over from the open house. So we helped where we could. And it's just extremely important that we continue to help them. We're trying to get hands into North Carolina, but the Red Cross has actually really stepped up, and so is ASPCA. Last I heard, they had 3,000 pounds of bagged dog food that was donated.
Thank God.
Yeah. Wow. So we're very thankful for everybody who has hands in that, who is down there day in and day out, just trying whatever they can to help these families, especially families with animals.
That's fantastic.
So how can the community help you? Because I think about things like you have a Facebook page.
Right.
Ever since I joined the Facebook page or signed up, whatever, like the Facebook page, follow, whatever you want to call it, I keep seeing the dogs that you have that you're trying to find the owners for, then dogs that are up for adoption, then cats that you have, because you had a video up there with all the cats that you were playing with. So and then I know when I took the tour after Steve was bit, you don't just want you can't just buy any type of food. You can't just buy any types of cleaners, because it's got to be stuff that's actually going to work and kill bacteria and keep the place safe. So I know that's a lot to throw at you, but what could our Touhyville listeners do to help you, in terms of,
with Facebook, when we post our strays for stray hold, share. That is the biggest thing. One thing that we are facing with Facebook is it flags certain posts when you share them. So it'll remove the post. We're not entirely sure why it does this. We've tried tweaking our wording. We've tried instead of a PNG, a J, I'm not even
JPEG. Okay, yeah.
We've tried, switching those, and it's still flagging, thinking we're, people are sharing for likes,
Right.
So we're still trying to figure that out, and a solution for that. But Facebook is getting a lot harder to work with. So, but share as much as you can. That really helps.
Okay.
And then we have 2 wish lists, which I sent the links for.
Yeah. So we've got one right now on our video. There's a QR code. You guys can go to that. Yeah.
Okay. So another way the community can help, it really takes a village in Jasper County. So access to free pet food or donated food from the community for our dog and cat food bank, it helps families that are in need. So,
but the specific foods are listed on the Amazon wish list. So yeah,
the foods that we need, which I'll go into, are specific for our dogs. But the donated cat food, donated dog food, as long as it's unopened, it's sealed, it's in a bag or can, not expired, we're able to donate that to the community. So we have a form that people would fill out. We could text or email it to you. Essentially, it's just your basic information. We can track how many times a month, which it's twice a month that people are allowed to come. We give out bags size-wise, depending on the breed of dog or how many cats and things of that nature. But in turn, helping out the community who can't afford food is really saving animals' lives because it's keeping them out of the shelter. Nobody should be faced with having to give an animal up just because they can't afford the crazy rise in dog food and cat food. But it's a huge difference, and that's another way that people can help is to go to that wish list. Everything that's on there is sent directly to the shelter. We have a separate cabinet and the food shed that we keep all of that food for. And then for our dogs, that is on the Jasper County Animal Shelter wish list.
Okay.
We need Purina One Plus Digestive Health Formula dry dog food and Purina Cat Chow Naturals dry cat food. So we keep the cats on the naturals because there's no dyes. A lot of times that'll upset stomachs and they don't digest the dyes well. The Purina One Plus Digestive Health for dogs, we have to have that because we never know what they come in eating, not eating. So we don't want to upset stomachs by changing food all the time. That
right
is
on top of all the other things that they're
Right,
facing
right.
when you
right
get them.
Absolutely. So those are definitely ways that the community can help.
Is there a question for you? I know every time I went out there on the tour myself. And I know it's tight and the demand is higher than what you can house. And I know that you and the other girls that are working there are trying their hardest with what little resources you have. Is there a plan to get grants? Are there grants out there that you can get so that you expand your location? Is that a 5-year plan? Like what could be done for that?
With being a municipal animal shelter, there are very little options. It's very slim. However, we did just submit with the ASPCA for a grant. So we would be eligible for 10% of our budget for this year, which I don't have just yet. But I'm hopeful that they accept us. It would be the first grant we've had in quite some time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm no grant writer, but it was heartfelt. I
Sure.
mean, you type those up and you're begging and pleading, please
Right.
help us, help the community.
Yeah. Right.
We need these resources. We need the money for, X. We need the kennels epoxied. We need chain link in the inside kennels repaired. And that would really help us out. Especially, you know, paying for contractors to come in is another huge burden that we face with the money.
Okay, so if we have, I mean, we deal with businesses all day, every day with advertisers.
Right.
So people don't necessarily have to donate food or things. They could actually donate their services. So if there's a fencing person out there who has extra chain link or whatever, they could actually help you
Absolutely
doing that.
Our biggest thing that we need going into winter is our guillotines. They're leaking.
What's a guillotine
so
like?
Essentially, yeah. So we have those for our safety as well as the dogs. If we have, you know, fractious dogs, dangerous dogs, bite quarantine, things of that nature, we don't want to go in and have to open a kennel door. So essentially what it is, it's a small stainless steel door that is attached to a cable that we can pull up and allow the dog to go out. So they have free roam of inside and outside. And because we only have the 7 kennels, if we have, you know, a bite quarantine or a dangerous dog on this side and a friendly stray that's, you know, pending a reclaim on the other side, we can allow them to go in and out at separate times.
Got it.
Safely. So,
So how many of those do you need?
We have, I want to say 4 that are leaking, but they all need replaced. I mean, those, I can't even tell you how old they are.
Okay. And what's a typical, do you know how much a guillotine runs? Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
There's so much that's been released new. They have some with rubber stoppers on the bottom to control that airflow, because in the winter we get a lot of that drifting back there.
Got it.
So it's constant. You can hear it whistle and hear it come in, and we've got to crank that heat to keep it, I mean, just even a little bit warm. And last year we ended up getting space heaters because it was just, I was cold. I know if I'm cold, they're cold. You know, and that concrete, the bare concrete that they're on, of course, they have the raised beds. Not all of them even know what a bed is. So they look at that and they kind of shy away from it, or they tear it up. So they're laying on the concrete, which may or may not have blankets that they push into a corner or rip up. I mean, it's very stressful. So the biggest thing that I'm concerned about right now is getting the epoxy on the floor to kind of take away from that concrete. It just is cold. I mean, that's concrete. Yeah. Bare feet on a concrete. It's either really hot or really cold.
Right. It's no different for them than it is for us.
Right.
So if you look at it that way, if you're cold, they're cold.
So those are the biggest things going into winter that are pretty big needs. Definitely the guillotines being number one, correcting the leaking in the bottom of those.
Okay. So if you're a business out there that's listening now that can help out, you're wondering where to call, you can always call the station and we'll put you in contact.
Absolutely.
So if any of our advertisers out there are willing to donate their time, efforts, money, stock, whatever, our phone number is 219-866-5105. And you can reach out to me, or whatever, but you can also,
and our phone number for the office is 219-866-5756. And we are not always in the office because a lot of times we double as animal control. So if it's just me and my other animal control officer in the building and one of us gets a call down in Remington and then another up in Wheatfield, we post a sign that we're out on an emergency call and we'll be back, but we don't have a set time. Who knows what that call entails.
Yeah. So leave a cell, leave your information. They're not ignoring you. They're not sitting around playing, pinochle or whatever.
Right.
They're actually working and working hard for the community. So leave them the number and they will get back to you. So.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm going to get both of those wish lists up on the Touhyville Facebook page. Like I said, the QR code is on the video right now. You guys can just hit it with your phone for the one wish list. Anything else that folks need to know before we wrap up?
We are in need of bleach tablets And going into fall with the falling leaves and all that, Frontline Plus flea and tick treatment for dogs, as well as Frontline flea and tick treatment for cats. So those are definitely two big needs. As we prepare for winter, our canvas tarp was ripped last year by the winds. So if anyone has any breathable, water resistant, finished 8 by 10 foot canvas tarps, we would be more than happy to take them off your hands. What that does is we put those around the outside kennels, the chain link, to shield the dogs from the wind and the snow. It doesn't make it all the way around, but it definitely helps, especially if they're waiting to go out and go potty. That's a huge help in the winter. So again, any water resistant, breathable, finished 8 by 10 foot canvas tarps, we could definitely use those.
Okay. You can also find Jasper County Animal Control and Animal Shelter on Facebook, or once again, the phone number?
219-866-5756.
All right. Tori, thank you so much for coming out.
Well,
we appreciate
thank
it.
you.
And good luck, and let us know if you need anything else from us.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll be back in a little bit here in Touhyville.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Bingo night at the Hilltop in Morocco is now every Tuesday, with the golden opportunity to win up to a whopping $10,000, amongst other exciting prizes, some cash as well. The best part? It's absolutely free to play. The kitchen stays open till midnight or later. The Hilltop has great low-priced daily specials, including dollar bottled or canned beers on Thursdays. Call 219-285-BEER for more information, and be sure to like the Hilltop Bar in Morocco on Facebook.
At SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course in DeMont, we specialize in American comfort food. Whether you're starting your day with us and enjoying a hearty breakfast, unwinding after a long day at work, or stopping by to catch a game on one of our many TVs, you'll always find something on the menu that will hit the spot. Don't be a stranger. Make your plans to join us soon at SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course, 231 DeMont. We can't wait to see you.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
2 people charged with murder and 3 other felonies had their hearing in Judge Russell Bailey's Jasper Superior Court on Friday. 31-year-old Stephen Valley and 25-year-old Samantha Sabella of Newton County were charged after they were interviewed twice regarding the deaths of 2 children, whose remains were allegedly placed in a fire pit in Wheatfield. At the hearing, a public defender was appointed for both, and 2 separate pretrial conferences will take place, Sabella on December 16th and Valley on December 18th. The 3 additional charges against Valley and Sabella are abuse of a corpse, obstruction of justice, and neglect of a dependent. There is no bond for either Valley or Sabella. 2 projects in Newton County have reached their monetary goal to receive a matching grant. On Friday's news, educator for Purdue Extension in that county, Deb Arsenault, told you about the matching goal for the Domestic Arts Building project at the Newton County Fairgrounds. Today, in part 2 of our 2-part report, Deb has information on reaching their $50,000 match goal for the Chris Lacoste Park in Morocco, and the name of the state organization providing the matching funds.
The Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority's Creating Places program. The walking path has already been poured. The foundation for the fitness zone has been poured too. Thank you to all the donors who helped support that project. to Jasper Newton Foundation for their involvement and for all the committee members that have helped to make this possible.
Wreaths Across America Day, where a wreath will be placed upon the graves of veterans throughout the country and overseas, is Saturday, December 14th. It will be the 5th such program in Rensselaer and the 1st for DeMont. We spoke with Carla Jarrett, a member of the DeMont American Legion Auxiliary 440 and chair for the Wreath Across America. She has the names of the cemeteries there and where the event will begin.
We have 3 cemeteries, the DeMont Cemetery, Holland Cemetery, and Cemetery of the Resurrection. Approximately, we have 532 veterans that are laid to rest there. We will be laying the wreaths at the DeMont Cemetery at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time with Commander John Lerner speaking and the DeMont American Legion Post 440 coming with the color guard.
To find out more and to volunteer, call Carla at 219-713-6070. You can hear the entire interview by going to our websites and tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. Wreaths Across America will also be taking place in Wheatfield this year. The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced that the railway company will close their grade crossing on US 421 on the north side of Reynolds on or after today. Highway 421 will be closed in this area for approximately 6 days while the company rebuilds the crossing. Motorists should seek alternative routes to follow the posted detour. And hurricane relief donations for Yancey, North Carolina and Eastern Tennessee continue to be accepted today and Tuesday in Rensselaer and DeMont. To see the donated items needed, the location to drop off your donations, and the times to do so, go to the WRIN Bear Country Facebook page, the WLQI Facebook page, and or the Jasper County Emergency Management Facebook page. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
70-year-old Terry D. Dunlap of Rensselaer passed away on October 10th. Friends may gather with the family on Wednesday, October 16th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. Funeral services for Terry Dunlap will follow immediately at noon with Chaplain Rich Stoll officiating. Interment will follow at Memory Gardens of Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel has been entrusted with the arrangements. 73-year-old Donald Henry Gregg Schwartz of Fowler passed away on October 11th. Visitation will be held Wednesday, October 16th at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Home, Fowler Chapel from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Funeral Mass for Henry Schwartz will be at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Earl Park at 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursday, October 17th with Father Sean Aaron officiating. Interment will follow at Sacred Heart Catholic Cemetery in Fowler. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made to the American Cancer Society or Sacred Heart School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. 89-year-old Elizabeth Betty Pass of Rensselaer passed away on October 11th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time on Thursday, October 17th at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. Funeral services for Elizabeth Betty Pass will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel immediately following on Thursday, October 17th at 11 a.m. Central Time with Pastor Jeff Zell officiating. Interment will follow at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. Memorials may be made to St. Luke's Lutheran Church in Rensselaer or to Alzheimer's Association. Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. 59-year-old Mark A. Peterson of Rensselaer passed away on October 10th. Cremation rights for Mark A. Peterson will be provided by Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer, and private family services will be held at a later date. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, Columbus Day, a 30% chance of showers before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of showers after 4 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 38. Tuesday, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m., partly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Tuesday night, a 40% chance of showers before 1 a.m., areas of frost after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 35.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Rensselaer, classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
An alarm clock keeps you going.
You guys do.
You know what keeps me going? My favorite radio personality.
Make me laugh, make me cry.
Help me through some hard times.
Come rain or shine.
Who is here?
I can hear you.
My favorite radio station.
Sounds like you need to check your meds.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a Monday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out the movies that they got going on. So they have movies Wednesday through the weekend. This weekend you have Average Joe. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's a true story.
I love that.
After a troubled childhood, a former Marine becomes a beloved high school football coach. However, his reputation comes under fire when he's fired for praying before each game. So that's right up your alley.
Ooh, I have to see that.
Yeah. This one not right up your alley. Terrifier 3 is out. We've got a little scare for Halloween time. Also have Joker Folie à Deux. We have not been to see that one yet, but hope to soon. The Wild Robot and Beetlejuice still hanging in there. And then Thursday is when new movies come out. So you got Smile 2, which also looks like a scary one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got the others that I just mentioned as well. So check out fountainstonetheaters.com.
Can I just tell you how I don't even like the commercials for, I hate October for that reason.
Yeah.
Because they do all the scary movies and then the pre-roll before you choose your show.
Mm-hmm.
I have to close my eyes or I have to turn the volume down.
Gotcha.
Because I'm like, yeah, no
it's
thanks.
Too scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. Coming up Friday is their annual luncheon. So that's exciting that they have that going on. Also want to mention just some of the great things that they have going on coming up October 19th, this Saturday. Is the pork chop dinner benefiting Jasper County Community Services at the Knights of Columbus Hall, 325 East Vine Street in Rensselaer.
Got it.
So that's the pork chop dinner this Saturday. So we may want to make our plans
I need it
for that.
Yep.
Dinner includes a grilled pork chop, parsley, potatoes, green beans, and applesauce. That's from 5 to 7. Dine in or carry out. Tickets available $15 per person. Cash or check. Tickets can be purchased at any Jasper County Community Services Senior Center or call Jasper County Community Services at 219-866-8071. So I think we should make our plans for that and let Sharon know that we're going to grab a couple of pork chops. So since we could buy the tickets from any of them. So, all right, let's see what we got going on here. Top trending Halloween costumes for 2024. We'll see what they've got out there. I don't think that's a big one this year.
What about Harley Quinn? Because of the Joker movie.
Because of the Joker? That's what I would have thought. But another movie, the Shrunken Head Bob from Beetlejuice. So I'm not sure how people are pulling that off.
Shrunken Head Bob. Yeah, how I don't know.
I don't know how they're pulling that off.
You know what? I was talking to Savannah, our oldest daughter, the other day, and you know what they're going to do? And I cannot wait.
What?
If they do this. They're doing Mike Wazowski,
okay,
Sully, and then Evelyn is going as Boo, the little girl with the pigtails. So if you look at Evelyn's pictures, yeah, it's going to be adorable.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ray Gunn, the Australian breakdancer that was a big deal around the Olympics, is another one. Catnap, the horror movie video game, Poppy Playtime. I'm not aware of that one.
Oof. No, scary.
Dolores from Beetlejuice. Which one is Dolores? Do we know? Was that the kid? I imagine it's got to be something, from one of the.
The mom. No, I thought it was Dolores. No. Or the daughter.
I think it's the daughter.
Okay.
Let's see here. Dolores was the one that was chasing after Beetlejuice the whole movie. Like
Oh,
in
the woman that
pieces
was
and
like,
then-
yeah. Okay.
Okay, that makes
All
sense.
right.
Yeah, scary woman in a dress. Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus, Envy from Inside Out, Red from The Descendants, Rise of Red, and Doctor Doom from Spider-Man.
What a list that is.
Yeah.
Doesn't anybody go as Winnie the Pooh anymore?
Top duo costumes: Wolverine and Deadpool.
Okay.
Velvet and Veneer from Trolls. The
yeah. Okay.
Janet and Rita, the grannies on Bluey. I don't know
Oh,
what Bluey.
Bluey.
Yeah.
Yep. That was after my children's time, but Bluey is like a big deal to the grandkids.
Got it. Okay. Jack and Coke. Someone going as Jack Daniels, the other one going as Coke. Lightning McQueen and Sally from Cars.
Okay.
Judy and Nick from Zootopia.
Okay.
Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show. Our youngest used to watch that one all the time.
Horrible.
So
I hate that show.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a deer and its hunter.
Okay.
Top makeup searches: Coraline, Fairy, Hello Kitty. Yeah. Sleeping Beauty, Corpse Bride, Pennywise from It.
Yeesh.
Yeah. So yeah, those are just some of the top ones. And top party theme searches is Beetlejuice. So people doing like a Beetlejuice party.
Well, yeah.
So, all right. So some of you folks have asked how Ace is doing with the move. Of course, he's doing great. He's checking out all the different places. And some people will dress up their pets for Halloween, which I'm all for. Like, I don't mind for Halloween.
It's fun.
Unless he was shaved, the sweater. He looks so funny in a sweater, but we don't usually put a sweater on him.
Yeah.
Other than one year he got knots and he needed to be shaved right before winter, so we put a sweater on him because it was cold out.
Yeah.
New thing coming out October 23rd. Crocs for dogs.
I saw them.
Come on.
You ready for this? You know how much they are?
No.
$50.
See, get out of here. And they're not going to wear them. If you've ever put shoes on your dog, they hate them.
They hate them. We tried during the coldest of winter because of his pads, and we didn't want him on salt on other people's. We buy the pet salt,
Yeah.
but yeah, he hated it. He would go like this. He would do this
so
thing like
weird,
yeah,
like
it is.
like
Yeah.
they're trying to raise their paws away from
yeah.
the ground.
Yep.
Like, yeah, it
Get
just
these
seems
off me.
so weird. Yes. Crocs for dogs are coming the 23rd. They're just like normal Crocs, but smaller. They come in sets of 4. There's a strap around the ankle so they won't slip off. They claim fans have been asking for dog Crocs for years. They're already listed on Crocs website for $50. But you can't buy them until October 23rd. They come in 3 sizes and 2 colors, green or pink. There's also a matching pair for humans, so you can coordinate outfits with your puppy. Both colors glow in the dark, and October 23rd means you can get them in time for Halloween, so your dog can really nail their lazy American costume, it says. Speaking of, there's also a new Crocs Halloween costume. You can dress up as a giant croc if you would like. So
Now that would be funny.
And I'm not sure if the Croc keychains are still part of the Happy Meal at McDonald's. But
I would think they sold out faster than the glasses.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But speaking of McDonald's, and I know this isn't their commercial time yet, but we'll, Mel says ridiculous. I don't think she still does, but Mel was a groomer for a long time. So she loves dogs. Loves dogs. Her and my uncle used to have a Saint Bernard. And my uncle,
like Beethoven?
Yes, he was giant, and my uncle would put his head in his mouth like he was a lion, So my uncle was a giant Star Wars fan, so his name was Chewbacca. So
oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. My uncle had tons of Star Wars toys when I was little. So what was I saying though? About Crocs.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, thank you so much. Tomorrow,
What's tomorrow?
The thing
What thing?
that you saw the truck for, you were hinting at the other day.
Yes.
Krispy Kreme at McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba!
Tomorrow.
Oh.
Krispy Kremes at McDonald's.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble because I can eat those. I'm shocked at how, like, I do everything in moderation except potato chips and Krispy Kremes. Those glazed donuts, when they are slightly warm, I mean, I probably can eat 9. It's just, you just eat them and they're the air and the sugary yumminess on the top. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Mel says I'm driving to Indiana. I think they're at other McDonald's too.
You're always welcome here, Mel.
And I'm sure that you could. There's got to be Krispy Kreme near where you're at.
Mi casa es su casa.
Yeah,
but the good news is probably down the street from you.
I'm just saying, yeah. Brett texted me this morning. He said, "Welcome back," and Krispy Kremes are here tomorrow. So, yes, we are very excited about the Krispy
How many
Kremes.
of those could you eat, do you think? Like the ones, not the ones that are frosted, because I really wanted to see. Did you see the Ghostbuster ones? I want the Ghostbuster
Why
ones.
am I not eating frosted? Why are we being mean to me?
No. But I'm saying they have like the chocolate glaze. They have some that have like filling in them and all that stuff. But just the plain, just the donuts.
I like the
glazed
chocolate
donuts.
better. I like the chocolate covering better, but yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, a couple, 2, 3 if I was really in the mood. Yeah.
Just 3.
Probably, but I have a big glass of milk with it too. Like I do my dessert thing.
If I'm not careful, they'll think I offed myself eating donuts.
Oof, yeah, don't do that.
Like I'll be blind again.
Yeah, well, let's not do that. Let's just
good.
eat like a normal person.
Yeah.
So so
this is such okay. So then what time does McDonald's open? We got to see this. Can we get there?
I think we saw that the other day. I think they were open at 6.
Shoot, that's when the show starts.
Right.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
But after the show, we got plans to go there. That's it.
Jack says we all ran out of Crocs last week. He works at the Remington McDonald's. So
okay.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Yeah, I figured they were
all right. So it
they
obviously, if
sold
he
well.
says we ran out, then it just like the cups, it's like they get a shipment and then it lasts till it lasts.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Makes sense to me. Let's
Wow.
see. Okay. So they open at 5 a.m.
We could do that. Steve, we could do that. Put it in there. We'll do like actually. Oh my gosh, I haven't had a Krispy Kreme in ages. Yummy. Ba-da-ba-ba, yum.
Melody goes, take off, go now. They're not there till tomorrow.
Hey, where's Cheryl? I don't know.
Right.
She's in the car. She's on her way to get her.
They're not there till tomorrow.
Donuts.
They will be there. Oh, that's so funny. All right. Let's take a break.
That is great news.
Yes.
Now, you know what would be even greater news? My wraps, my chicken wraps.
That's coming. That's coming.
I know. I can't wait.
Yes, they said in 2025 it'll be
Yes.
there. Yes. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. So stick around for that.
Are you looking for a job with a family-owned company that invests in the career development and fulfillment of their employees? Chief Buildings, a leader in the metal building industry and local manufacturer in Rensselaer since 1968, is now hiring machine operators and experienced welders. Chief Buildings offers competitive wages, comprehensive benefits, employee engagement activities, and real opportunities for advancement. Apply online today at indiana.chiefbuildings.com and take the first step toward a future where you're valued. That's indiana.chiefbuildings.com. Chief Buildings is an equal opportunity employer.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Save big money on new tools now at Menards. Masterforce has the tools you need to get your projects done. Stay comfortable on the job with a Masterforce 20-volt propane heater. It heats up to 1,350 square feet and has hybrid power to get the heat you need when and where you want it. View the weekly flyer and all of our great deals happening this week today on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
At Progressive, we know there's a lot of things you can track. Steps, calories, heart rate, your pet steps, screen time, the whereabouts of your favorite celebrity, how long you slept, how long you didn't sleep, how long you thought about sleeping, how long you thought about sleeping. But none of these things could save you money. Unlike Snapshot from Progressive, which customizes your rate based on how and how much you drive. It's much better for your bottom line than tracking your Cocker Spaniel's resting heart rate. So download the Progressive app today.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Sweet chocolate reward. Sweet chocolate reward.
This is not just the sound of someone picking up a sweet treat at Walgreens. This is the sound of someone picking up a sweet treat right after receiving all their vaccines in one trip. This is the sound of treating yourself because you protected yourself.
Stop by or schedule both your flu and COVID-19 vaccines today and grab yourself a sweet treat while you're at it. Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double hot, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Hey, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Well, I do now.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
Did you say you're cutting me off?
You earn, we match. Unlimited cashback match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
This Entertainment Insider is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Pop star Sabrina Carpenter is exploding on the music scene. Her path was made possible with the help of a loving mother.
She's so selfless and has been that way her whole life with me and my sisters. So, yeah, I'm not going to cry. My mom's such a positive person. I don't think she's ever made me feel like what I was doing was too much.
Protect your family, your phone, and your furry friends with Life, electronic device, and pet health insurance.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Can we turn the radio on?
Turn on the radio.
Welcome back this morning.
Good morning and welcome.
Morning. Welcome.
It's going to be good.
I want to be entertained.
This is radio.
You need to be entertained.
I'm being entertaining. Is that correct, Tim? This is compelling radio. You're listening to the radio.
Are we ready to start the show?
Start the show?
Start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you here, hanging out, doing our thing. Thank you for spending your morning with us here on the Q98 Gold portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you can get yourself a Supercut in Rensselaer, Lowell, and Valparaiso. Let's see here. Also, I want to mention our friends over at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm living it. So I know we were talking about them last segment, but they do sponsor our streaming video here as well on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit your local McDonald's in Remington, DeMotte, and in Rensselaer. Brett and Jack also mentioned that they're doing free samples of Krispy Kreme if you ask for them. So
now,
maybe you haven't
are they
tried a Krispy
encouraging?
Kreme.
Yeah, because here's what I'm going to do then. I'm just going to keep driving in a circle and
No,
disguising my voice.
Just buy them.
Yes. Good morning. I hear I just got here, and I have no idea what these dog nuts taste like.
And then I'll be like, "Hi, yeah, I came in from Texas, and I'm so glad to have you this morning, and I'd like to try one of those Krispy Kremes."
Cheryl's working on her audition for Saturday Night Live now. All of a sudden, she likes Saturday Night Live again. So, yeah. Working on your voices. I love it.
I am. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to go in a circle. I'm just going to, and then the people at the one on College Station are going to be like, "What's with the influx of beetles, red beetles in the drive-through? What's happening?"
on College Avenue.
Right?
What was College Station? What was that? Something in Bourbonnais, right? Wasn't it?
College Station? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
It was something over there. Jack also mentioned tomorrow they start doing the Halloween buckets in the Happy Meal. So that's why Crocs are done. So they're doing the Halloween buckets.
Okay, I'm thinking
that we bought for our grandkids, and we did bring them down there, right? Didn't
we gave them, but we saved one for us.
We must have saved one because it was. I just moved it from your house. It's gone from house to house to place to place to place. Yeah. So.
But I think I'm rethinking my thing. Okay.
Oh, good.
Because
okay.
then I'd need like, I don't know, 10 voices, right?
Sure.
Why don't I just do this? Why don't I just pretend I need to borrow someone's minivan? So someone volunteer the minivan. And then I don't need to borrow your kids. I'll just pretend I'm talking to my kids. Kids, can you keep it down? Yes, I'm here to try. I need 8 Krispy Kreme samples. Yeah, Mark, I told you, don't be nice to your brother. Knock it off.
I just got a text from Brett. Said,
"What do you think?
You're banned."
I'm
what? Banned. Here, I'll make.
Did I stutter?
I'll make you a deal. I'll get you some donuts. Okay, you don't have to go through all that. I'll just buy you some donuts. It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
I'm sure Brett doesn't mind.
I know. We'll get them for you. All right, time now for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right, today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't had one from Oregon, I don't think.
No. Last Tuesday, a little under a week ago, police officers in Portland stopped a man and a woman in their 30s driving a stolen car, and they searched their vehicle. They found cash, a loaded revolver, scales, and drugs, including more than 10 grams of fentanyl and meth.
Oh.
The drugs, easy to spot, were in a bag labeled "Definitely not a bag full of drugs."
You got one thing about you guys, you're smart.
They're not even going to think to look in there.
Right.
I covered that, honey. Don't worry about it. They're not going to find our drugs. Oh, did you hide them really good? I hid them so good. Where did you hide them? I hid them in a bag, and I labeled it "Definitely not drugs." Definitely not a bag full of drugs. They'll be like, "Oh, it must not be in there. That's definitely not a bag full of drugs." That sounds like something out of a Dumb Criminal movie.
Right.
Like Don Knotts and Tim Conway as drug dealers. Like, come on. The Apple Dumpling drug dealer gang. I mean, what are we doing? The man faces charges of delivery of meth, unlawful possession of meth, unauthorized use of a vehicle, possession of a stolen vehicle, and, of course, being today's dumb criminal. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Precision Security. Key and digital entry access control, camera surveillance for your home or your business. Repair or replace all your commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, and keys. You can rekey your locks. Mike is the premier locksmith in the area. 219-866-7171. You need your keys your locks rekeyed.
He did ours.
You're moving. Maybe you're a business and you lost an employee and didn't get your keys back. You want to make sure you change things up. You can get the keys relocked, whatever you need. 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass and go and like Precision Security on Facebook.
Well, and I like with Mike. You may not know
with Mike,
right? I like the fact that we didn't know we could have one key.
Yeah,
like that everything could be rekeyed, and we wouldn't have the one for the side door, the one for the front door. He programmed it all. And made suggestions that we didn't even because we don't know from that.
It makes your life so much easier.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
So again,
my parents did the same thing. Like they, have so that because for them as they get older, it's harder to fumble for keys and things like that.
Yeah, and you don't need. You're not like a janitor at a school where you need like 15 keys to open different doors.
Yeah,
like
it's all too much.
Yeah.
So. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, I don't know. We got some other silly stories. Oh, these Bed Bath & Beyond candles. We're going to get to that. They're getting rid of them because they're just offensive to folks.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, Columbus Day, a 30% chance of showers before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of showers after 4 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 38. Tuesday, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m., partly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Tuesday night, a 40% chance of showers before 1 a.m., areas of frost after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 35.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908. or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors. Trusted, respected, recommended.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Saving money on everything now at Menards. We've got it all, from big to small. Fuel up with our great selection of groceries. Lots of Matzo Pizza is made with 100% real Wisconsin cheese, with a variety of unique ingredients for everybody. Lots of Matzo Pizzas are on sale now through October 19th. View the weekly flyer and all of our great deals happening this week today on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Good morning there, friend.
Shut your mouth.
What's your problem?
What's my problem?
Yes, what's your problem?
What's my problem?
Sorry, I'm not really a morning person.
Not a morning person.
You're not a morning person.
I am not a morning person.
All right, not a morning person.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, you would think so.
But for you, I'll make an exception.
Showtime!
Welcome back to Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you on this happy fun time Monday morning. Thank you for getting your day started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at the Hilltop in Morocco. Play the high-low game with us at the Hilltop. So here's how you do it. You go to the Touhyville Facebook page. We pick a card on Monday, which I just did. And then we pick another card on Friday. You decide sometime during the week whether or not you think the card on Friday will be higher or lower than the card we picked on Monday. And you will get yourself a $25 gift certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. If you're right, you get entered in for a chance to win that $25 gift certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. This week's card, a Queen of Spades. So the only one that could be higher is the king. So ace is 1 in our book. So in our game. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Before you know it, Christmas is going to be here, and another season ushers it in like no other.
No other.
So, what did you say? November 4th it starts up, right?
The week of November 4th is their whole open house kickoff, and then Friday night is the whole lights out, and love it.
They're
it's gorgeous in there.
Yeah, their store for Christmas time is unbelievable. It's a Christmas wonderland.
It's a winter wonderland. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It really is
probably 20 decorated trees, 30 decorated trees. I mean, to the hilt. Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
In there.
Wow.
Just gorgeous. And gifts for everyone. Like, hands down. There's nobody on my list that can't get checked off.
So by the way, right now, 30% off all Halloween, fall and Halloween. Okay.
Yeah.
30% off.
30%.
An additional 20% off clearance. So also great time to grab hostess gift for Thanksgiving, or shop their clearance section for Christmas gifts as well. So and then as you mentioned, Christmas open house November 4th through the 9th.
And you can get their trees. Like, literally, if you can't decorate, you just go in there and you can, I want that tree with the ornaments.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You can buy those trees.
So the trees that are decorated.
Yes.
Well, what happens if someone buys the tree and takes it? Then they got to do a new one?
Pretty much, yeah. They don't mind.
No.
Yeah.
Is this for real?
It's for real.
I don't know about this idea.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, if I didn't have a bazillion dollars worth of ornaments that I've started collecting at like 25.
Listen, you know how, like, I want to hire people to do stuff around the house now because of, you know, how good Steve Specialized Services did. I would hire someone to do our tree. I just think you would sit there and panic the whole time they were doing it because you're so into your ornaments. Like,
I also like to, it's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. I put on the Christmas music and I get in the spirit and I get really excited.
Yeah.
A little sad that there's no little ones in my house anymore because that made everything so much more, you know, fun. But if you want, you can hire Steve's Specialized Services to do the outside of the house. That's been my dream forever.
Yeah, no, I know. Also want to mention that we're powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com to check out all the great stuff that they have. Energy saving tips, money saving tips as we get into harvest, farm safety tips at jasperremc.com. Like them on Facebook as well. Jason, talking about when you were saying you're going to drive through the drive-through and pretend like you have kids for at McDonald's so you can get more Krispy Kremes. Says, why pretend to have kids? I'm sure some of the other listeners would loan you their kids for an hour or so. I'm sure they would. Excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you. Cheryl doesn't want to share the donuts with them. She just wants to pretend.
I don't want real. Right. I don't want to go through that again.
Right. Yeah. And Steve says, good morning, Touhies. I drove to Minnesota and back this weekend for a wedding. So I utilized the drive to catch up on Touhyville shows I've missed on iHeartRadio. Very nice. That's very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Says, thanks for the entertainment. You guys are great. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate it. So
that's sweet.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Steve. We appreciate that. That's very nice. So yeah, lots of fun stuff going on here. So Bath and Body Works has decided to pull this candle off their shelves that
are you going to put it up? Because I need to see this. Or should I'll just Google it.
No, I'm sure that makes sense. I can do that. Let's see if I can I'm sure there's a picture of it here. So sometimes when people come up with marketing ideas or they do something new, they see it for what they see it as. Okay.
That's exactly what I thought it is as soon as I looked at it.
So they put out snowflake candles.
That is not a snowflake.
And
oh, I see what okay. Wait.
It's like when you used to fold up the paper and you cut things for a snowflake when you used to make a snowflake on paper.
Okay, but it really does look like there's eyeballs.
Yeah, it does. So don't get ahead of me.
Sorry.
So Bath and Body Works had a new 3-wick candle called Snowed In. And the artwork featured a white paper snowflake in front of a festive red background. I'm going to share the photo on our video right now. Let's see if right there. Okay. So that you guys can see it. Apparently no one before this came out wanted to point out to them. You guys notice what this kind of looks like on the candle? No, what? Looks kind of like a KKK member with his hood on. Oh no. Yeah, not a snowflake candle.
No.
Some people thought each edge of the snowflake looked like a KKK hood, which it kind of does. Right away, I mean, I see it now that they say it. My first thought is it looks like an alien. You know, it looks, if it was green, it looks like an alien.
As soon as I saw it,
you know?
I went,
yeah.
Like my eyeballs almost came out of my head.
Yep. It's one of those things that most people wouldn't have immediately seen, but once someone points it out, you can't unsee it. Someone did mention it on social media. It went viral, and the company has since yanked the candle. They said, we're committing to listening to our teams and customers and committed to fixing any mistakes we make, even those that are unintentional like this one. We apologize to anyone we've offended and are swiftly working to have this item removed and are evaluating our process going forward. Yeah. I get what they were going for. You know, it was a mistake, you know, but I'm sure we all did that in school where you fold the thing and you fold the thing, right?
Yeah. What's that called again? Where you cut it out and then it's like not paper mache. It's,
yeah, but you like,
you do that
like
thing.
the little things and the little holes and you do the thing and and it kind of does it like I'm doing it, really quickly, but and then you've got the snowflake, like
origami. They're saying.
Oh, I thought
origami.
I thought origami was when you take the paper and you can fold it up into a duck or something, or a swan.
It says kirigami is a Japanese art form that involves folding and cutting paper to create designs and objects.
Well, there you go. So, yeah. So I would say now if I was Bed Bath or Bath and Body Works, I'm sure it's going to be expensive, but you've got all the candles made already. I would just go and do a new label.
Well, here, before you get nervous about their balancing their checkbook, the company posted $7.4 billion in revenue in 2023. Billion.
Based on how many candles we moved out of your house, I would say you're good for at least a quarter of that.
I don't. I'll tell you something. It's funny. I get all mine from TJ's.
I'm just saying you had a lot of candles.
TJ's and Marshalls.
That's all. A lot of candles.
Had
a lot of candles. You have a lot of candles.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of candles that have come to our house. Yes, a lot of candles.
Now, as you complain about my sick shopping habits, do you not feel like the house is like warm and cozy and always smells good and not like a dirty diaper? And like, is it comfortable and yummy in our house?
Time out. As we have now gone down a different road here, because I didn't make any complaints. I just pointed out that you like to shop. And there's no way you can sit in your chair and say that you don't like to shop. So
I do.
Yeah. So doesn't smell like a dirty diaper. What are you implying my home was before we moved in together? Okay. My home did not smell like a dirty diaper. My home was warm. My home was loving. My home was fine. It was just didn't have as many. Listen, you had so many little candle holders. One, you literally said to me, if you ever see me buy another one, slap it out of my hand. That's one. Two, you had so many that I went into
allegedly
to double check the house after moved out and found two windows with them lined up on the windows because you had so many of those. What are the votive candles, the little tiny candles? This is what you said.
Feeling the love. I don't know.
I'm just agreeing with what you said. I'm not feeling the love about what you're trying to say about my home. My home was totally fine.
I didn't.
It was minimalistic and had Batman cool stuff, and it was delightful, and everyone loved it, and no one was upset by it. It was the greatest house ever in the history of houses. So it was fine, and there was no troubles with it. So anyway, moving on. So speaking of buying lots of things, sometimes when you buy something, people are like, "Huh, I can't afford that. That thing cost me an arm and a leg." Apparently, they have put a price on that. Okay. Someone has been awarded $90 million after they were run over by a subway train a few years back and literally lost an arm and a leg. Now we know what an arm and a leg cost.
And it won't cost you an arm and a leg.
This campaign is costing us an arm and a leg. Charged us an arm and a leg for the software.
Boy, these guys must charge an arm and a leg.
They charge an arm and a leg for that stuff.
You don't have to charge an arm and a leg.
They're charging him an arm and a leg, and he lets them walk all over it.
So next time someone says it costs an arm and a leg, you say, so is it $90 million? No. Okay, then it doesn't. Doesn't cost an arm and a leg.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
Worth, the movie with Michael Keaton. And it's about 9/11 and how he was an actuary and he had to put like a dollar amount on everything. Like, oh, was she childbearing? Did she have children? Was she in the childbearing years? Did she have children already? It's like this whole, how much money did she make per year? Yeah, it creeped me out.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah. So Elon Musk, I think we can all agree, is kind of a weirdo. Like, he's probably a genius, but he's also a little bit of a weirdo.
Yeah.
I heard about this last night, and I just took a look at it. So the SpaceX rocket ship did a test flight yesterday.
Okay.
Shot up, dropped its boosters, and the boosters came down and landed where they took off from on the launch pad. Like, yeah.
What?
SpaceX pulled off the boldest test flight yet of its enormous Starship rocket ship on Sunday, catching the returning booster back at the launch pad with mechanical arms. So it dropped down and mechanical arms caught it.
Wow.
A jubilant Elon Musk called it science fiction without the fiction part. That is crazy.
3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Is one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen in my entire life. Coming up on hot stage separation confirmed.
Booster coming in. See how fast this vehicle is moving on the left hand of the screen. What an incredible view! Wow.
I don't know about you, but we're losing our stuff out here.
We're losing our stuff out here. I'm gonna have to find video of this. I can't find video. I just see pictures, but I want to find video of this. That seems like the coolest thing in the world.
Wow.
Took off, dropped the boosters, and then were caught.
Wow. Wow, that's no joke. Now, what does NASA feel about that?
I don't know.
Because NASA's not done that yet.
No. But that's just it. They're doing these things. Dave says the Jasper County site says no event scheduled at this time. I don't know what that means. Did we say something about something going on in Jasper County? Jasper County site? I don't know.
I don't think so.
We're confused. Dave, help us out. Yeah, it's I don't know what NASA feels about these guys doing private rockets and stuff, but they're billionaires, so they can do whatever they want. They can put more money into it, I guess.
Right, but I mean, that costs a lot of money. That's not, it's all relative, but it just seems like that's got to be a lot lot of money to run that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe they'll sell it off.
And I know he's got a lot of money, but
yeah, maybe they'll sell it off to NASA at some point. I don't know.
Wow.
It's kind of wild, but I thought that was really cool. When a friend of mine posted about it last night, and I went, "Wait, what?" It was right before I was going to bed, so I was like, "Oh, I got to look for that in the morning." So,
wow.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us over on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate it. And of course, on WLQI, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got the pizza quiz, and we will end on a high note. So stick around for that.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
and our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Vierks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Vierks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Get everything for your next project at Menards. Tackle tough jobs with Loctite Power Grab. This all-purpose construction adhesive is easy to use and bonds to a variety of materials. Plus, it's high strength, paintable, and reduces the need for clamping with 0-second instant grab. Save big money on Loctite Power Grab at Menards and check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Unearth the fascinating tales of the tracks at the Monon Connection Train Museum. Housing over 6,500 railroad items and numerous exclusive relics, it's the largest private railroad collection presented to the public in the U.S. Marvel at the extravagance of the Flagler car, crafted in the 1890s, a testament to opulence and ambition. Experience the rich tapestry of American railroad history right on Highway 421, Monon. Dial 219-253-4100 or visit mononconnection.net to make your plans today. Get on board for an unforgettable journey.
It's time to review the top 3 highlights of the day. I'm joined as always by my co-anchor Snoop.
Hey, what up, though?
Snoop, number 1 has to be getting the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence at T-Mobile.
Yeah, you should hustle down to T-Mobile like a dog chasing a squirrel, chasing a nut.
Nice analogy, Snoop. Dogs do love to chase squirrels.
And squirrels love to chase those nuts.
On to highlight number 2, with T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
That is very impressive. You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing with my savings, Snoop. Now, take it away, Snoop.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on them. Now drop that jingle.
With 24 monthly bill credits, eligible trade-in on Go 5G Next. Well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits, and credit stop and balance on required finance agreement too. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
2 people charged with murder and 3 other felonies had their hearing in Judge Russell Bailey's Jasper Superior Court on Friday. 31-year-old Stephen Valley and 25-year-old Samantha Sabella of Newton County were charged after they were interviewed twice regarding the deaths of 2 children, whose remains were allegedly placed in a fire pit in Wheatfield. At the hearing, a public defender was appointed for both, and 2 separate pretrial conferences will take place, Sabella on December 16th and Valley on December 18th. The 3 additional charges against Valley and Sabella are abuse of a corpse, obstruction of justice, and neglect of a dependent. There is no bond for either Valley or Sabella. 2 projects in Newton County have reached their monetary goal to receive a matching grant. On Friday's news, educator for Purdue Extension in that county, Deb Arsenault, told you about the matching goal for the Domestic Arts Building project at the Newton County Fairgrounds. Today, in part 2 of our 2-part report, Deb has information on reaching their $50,000 match goal for the Chris Lacoste Park in Morocco, and the name of the state organization providing the matching funds.
The Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority's Creating Places program. The walking path has already been poured. The foundation for the fitness zone has been poured too. Thank you to all the donors who helped support that project, to Jasper Newton Foundation for their involvement, and for all the committee members that have helped to make this possible.
Wreaths Across America Day, where a wreath will be placed upon the graves of veterans throughout the country and overseas, is Saturday, December 14th. It will be the 5th such program in Rensselaer and the 1st for DeMott. We spoke with Carla Jarrett, a member of the DeMott American Legion Auxiliary 440 and chair for the Wreath Across America. She has the names of the cemeteries there and where the event will begin.
We have 3 cemeteries, the DeMott Cemetery, Holland Cemetery, and Cemetery of the Resurrection. Approximately, we have 532 veterans that are laid to rest there. We will be laying the wreaths at the DeMott Cemetery at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, with Commander John Lerner speaking, and the DeMott American Legion Post 440 coming with the color guard.
To find out more and to volunteer, call Carla at 219-713-6070. You can hear the entire interview by going to our websites and tapping on the news link and Newsmakers tab. Wreaths Across America will also be taking place in Wheatfield this year. The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced that the railway company will close their grade crossing on US 421 on the north side of Reynolds on or after today. Highway 421 will be closed in this area for approximately 6 days while the company rebuilds the crossing. Motorists should seek alternative routes to follow the posted detour. And hurricane relief donations for Yancey, North Carolina and Eastern Tennessee continue to be accepted today and Tuesday in Rensselaer and DeMott. To see the donated items needed, the location to drop off your donations, and the times to do so, go to the WRIN Bear Country Facebook page, the WLQI Facebook page, and or the Jasper County Emergency Management Facebook page. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
70-year-old Terry D. Dunlap of Rensselaer passed away on October 10th. Friends may gather with the family on Wednesday, October 16th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. Funeral services for Terry Dunlap will follow immediately at noon with Chaplain Rich Stoll officiating. Interment will follow at Memory Gardens of Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel has been entrusted with the arrangements. 73-year-old Donald Henry Gregg Schwartz of Fowler passed away on October 11th. Visitation will be held Wednesday, October 16th at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Home, Fowler Chapel from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Funeral Mass for Henry Schwartz will be at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Earl Park at 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursday, October 17th with Father Sean Aaron officiating. Interment will follow at Sacred Heart Catholic Cemetery in Fowler. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made to the American Cancer Society or Sacred Heart School. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. 89-year-old Elizabeth Betty Pass of Rensselaer passed away on October 11th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time on Thursday, October 17th at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. Funeral services for Elizabeth Betty Pass will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel immediately following on Thursday, October 17th at 11 a.m. Central Time with Pastor Jeff Zell officiating. Interment will follow at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. Memorials may be made to St. Luke's Lutheran Church in Rensselaer or the Alzheimer's Association. Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. 59-year-old Mark A. Peterson of Rensselaer passed away on October 10th. Cremation rights for Mark A. Peterson will be provided by Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer, and private family services will be held at a later date. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements, brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, Columbus Day, a 30% chance of showers before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of showers after 4 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 38. Tuesday, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 1 p.m., partly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Tuesday night, a 40% chance of showers before 1 a.m., areas of frost after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 35.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
It is time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Rich.
Hey, Rich. How are you, bud?
I'm doing good. How about yourself,
I'm
Steve?
good. Let's see if we can get you a pizza. So earlier today, we were talking about someone knowing Cheryl by name, and I was surprised that this person knew Cheryl by her first name. They were on a first-name basis. Was it the teller at the bank, the cashier at Strax, or the FedEx driver? Who was I surprised that knew Cheryl on a first-name basis? Was it the teller at the bank, cashier at Strax, or the FedEx driver? What do you think?
I'd have to say the FedEx driver.
That's exactly who it was. All right, Rich. I know we got your info, so we'll get you that pizza certificate in the mail in the next couple of weeks, okay?
Okay, you have a wonderful day. God bless you.
You too, Rich. Bye-bye. There you go. That's how you do it. It pays to listen.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
All righty. It is time now for us to wrap things up for this Fun Time Monday. Thank you guys so much for getting your week started with us. But we will not leave you without ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is brought to us by Rebecca, who writes like a beautiful poetry in a column. So I love her. So here we go. Suddenly, she wrote, all of my ancestors are behind me. Be still, they say. Watch and listen. You are the result of the love of thousands. You are the result of thousands, she writes. She doesn't say you are the result of your parents. She doesn't even call out just your grandparents. Thousands, she says. Literally thousands of people. Hands clasped around yours, palms on your shoulders, pushing you forward. Cheerleaders all along your path. You are the result of summertime sleepovers, graceful forgiveness, and grim pursed lips every now and then. You are the result of every lesson learned, every sermon on Sunday morning, and every single afternoon when school was over for the day and the light hit the kitchen just right, when your mom and dad were both home for the day and your homework was done for the day, and for just a few minutes in between dinner being oh my gosh, I'm like
You all right?
lost today. Yeah, it's hard. It's too small on the phone. So I apologize.
You're fine.
Okay. You are the result of every lesson learned, every sermon on Sunday morning, and every single afternoon when school was over for the day and the light hit the kitchen just right. When your mom and dad were both home for the day and your homework was done for the day, and for just a few minutes in between dinner being finished and the dishes needing to be done, life was so good. You are the result of piano teachers and Sunday school lessons. You are the result of coworkers and librarians and the lady at the grocery store and the parents of your best friends. Villages raised you without you even realizing the sum. Thousands. You are the result of thousands. Think of how powerful you can be with love like that. Think of how powerful you are with the love like that at your back.
Very nice.
So sorry about stammering.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Good to be back with you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you missed anything, you got the podcast, of course, the video, everything. So thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a wonderful Monday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.